Guys, gals, and non-binary pals, let's get this thing on the road.
Woo!
Here we go.
Oh boy.
Bjorn is here now.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to Nat1Fun. There we go. My our getup is a little crazy. Yes, this is going to be a bit hectic as I tried my best as a one-man team to give you guys the best quality stream I could possibly give. And we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Because I got a lot of stuff going on right now in the background, and the only thing holding me back is software. So we'll see. We'll see. You know what I mean? Shiny, Dorksider, Jolly, welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Thank you very much for the you look awesomes. Thank you. I mean, let's give it up to the entire team here who has gone above and beyond in terms of how dedicated we are to this team. What's up, Yotane? How's it going? So, I mean, without further ado, I'd love to kind of just real quick go over each and every one of these cosplays because it's going to be the center of attention the entire time. So, if we can, we'll just go from left to right. We have some amazing cosplays tonight, and I just want to show them off. So, first off, Brad. I mean, come on, look at that scar, that beard, brother. That is so cool.
Show him the symbol.
Yeah, you got to stand up, man. Look at that. Symbol of helm. Literally just so good. Just so good. I love how the beard like perfectly matches your hair as well, color-wise.
Pretty close, huh?
Pretty damn close.
The way it sits
on the
under his
camera.
nose too.
Yeah, and it's like perfectly put, like right around that thing. Did you steal moss from a ghillie suit? Oh my god. How
Got
are
the
you
beard
gonna
oil.
top this for the first birthday stream? I have no idea. We'll do it though. We're gonna come back strong for the 1 year anniversary. Oh my god. All right, Brad. Yeah, he's got beard oil in that thing. It looks like bird shit from here, but yeah, beard oil.
That's the nicest thing we've called on stream so far.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Doug, what's up, man? Hey, how's it going, guys? Let me put the alert box above everything just so if there is anything going on that we don't miss it. There we go. Okay. Next up, we have frickin' Kinrava.
Hello, welcome to Wendy's. Can I take your order, please?
Seth looking like a fucking, like, I don't know, like literally the Wendy's girl without the braids. I mean, it's great. The wig is like so good. It's so good. Oh, we
I have a great appreciation for people with like long hair now. Holy crap!
Oh my god.
I do wish I had a beer though. Nice cold beer to cool me down in this fucking hella hot room right now.
I'm gonna text my brother and ask him to pick some up.
Mind you, we are doing this right now. Most of us in the South. I think the only one that might not be suffering is Seth. But
No, it's 100% humidity here, Dan. No, so, I'm there with you.
It's just as bad. But we are literally sitting in like 95 to 98 degree weather here in Texas, so that's fun.
Yep.
All right, all for the craft, all for the craft. And speaking of Abel, I mean, come on. Look at those shoulder pads. Yeah, can you stand up? Give us a little turnaround. Look at those gloves. He's even got the leather gloves on. Oh, he's got a sick cape.
That's hard.
Oh, it's so good. At least we're not under a hurricane. That is true. What up, Loch Ness? What's going on, Winak?
What's up, Loch?
All right. I am definitely going to go get my glasses here after this introduction. But moving on to a lovely Leodin. Look at that fucking cosplay. I mean, like ready for the Ren Fair, straight up. So good. Above and beyond. What a sick cosplay. And I love the wig too. The wig is beautiful. I'm just a big fan of really nice wigs, and apparently I didn't know that until now. And then we have our
Yes.
wonderful. Go ahead.
Hmm?
Oh, I
thought
was just gonna say, really nice wigs are very, yes, they're everything.
and then we have the wonderful Olanu. Check that out. Allie really bringing it in solid with that fucking gorgeous, like whitish gray wig.
Terrifying.
That amazing pelt around the shoulders, and then that
Yeah.
miniature version of her ass.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a. It's
This
like
was easy to find on Amazon.
It totally fits the frame though, so it's perfect.
Yeah.
It's
Wait till
great.
she starts yelling.
All of this, by the way, it took a while to find stuff that was fake fur, suede, and leather. So all this is
check out she's even got
Yeah,
the bracers,
it's-
dude.
yeah. So all of
Awesome.
this is not made from animals, and it took a while to find this stuff. So
That's
yeah.
sick. I love it. I absolutely love it. And then of course mine, which is whatever. It's a closet cosplay, I admit. But I will say, it is of our beloved and recently lost Ian. I am playing Ian. I did happen to bring a couple other friends with me though. I have both Sarah and Molly right here.
Oh my
Aw.
god.
Hey.
I love it.
I have Sarah and Molly
Cute.
with me. And yeah, I mean, to be honest, this is one of the most fun times I've had just setting up and like preparing for a game, and I just wanted to play. I just wanted to play.
Same.
And when
So
we're back,
excited.
we're back. Winter's End is back. Icewind Dale is back, guys.
Oh
this
my
is-
god.
Let's go.
It's just been too long. It's just been too long. All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get a couple things out of the way. Die Hard Dice. We are Dice affiliates of Die Hard Dice, and if you haven't already, you should definitely go check out dieharddice.com and save yourself 10% off by typing in Nat1Fun. Yo, $10 shiny. This is so damn great. Love y'all. Oh, shiny. Thank you very much for the donation.
Aw.
That is so sweet of you. So Die Hard Dice. We are Dice affiliates, like I said. Go to dieharddice.com and use the code Nat1Fun during checkout and save 10% off. The Dork Cider, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Nat1 family. I mean, like literally, we have so much stuff going on. I would also like to say that we are now, I haven't even told the team, we are now sponsored by what is it called? Voice Mod.
Oh.
Voice Mod
Wow.
has graciously also sponsored us. So when I
Yay.
go from voices like this to, well, you can see that we use them quite a bit. So I would like to say though, I would like to ask you guys on stream, do I sound like a large dragon, or do I sound like a turret from what was it?
Portal.
Portal.
A portal turret. You guys got to tell me. Did I sound like a portal turret or a dragon?
I didn't understand anything
I
that you
could
said.
barely hear it.
Can you hear me now?
Your malfunctions like
Yeah.
all over the place.
It sounded like
No kidding. So
I
I just
honest-
didn't want to work.
Dan, I think your computer is like stretched to its limits, where like voice mod may not be working.
Yeah, that does not sound like a dragon.
You sound like somebody on the other side of a tin metal wall.
It should sound like machinery chewing up a gopher. The only thing is I don't know, maybe it's just choking on its way through OBS. You know what I mean? If it's choking on its way through OBS or something like that, it might sound fine on my side, but then it gets choked on the way there. What does this sound like?
Whenever I talk like this, can you actually understand me?
You're welcome.
almost. It almost
better,
works.
but
Choppy.
I can't understand it.
It's
Yeah,
still kind of
it's like choppy. Yeah.
Dork Cider, thank you for the
Yo,
prime.
Holy crap, thanks for the prime. Now, super welcome to the Nat1 family. Hey, thank you very much. You should definitely
Thank
check
you,
us out on
John.
Discord as well. All right. So anyways, yeah, it's good on my side, I guess. So that's really unfortunate because I had some really awesome stuff planned.
Yeah, it's getting chopped
Still
all
not.
up.
Still
It almost
chopped.
sounds like it's getting filtered through the noise gate or something, and then it's like cutting out a lot of what you're saying.
Oh, that might be it. Hold on.
hmm
I mean, it's louder now.
Well, I don't know. I don't understand it, but we're sponsored by these guys, anyways. I promise that their stuff is actually fucking good and working, and on my side, it sounds fucking wonderful. So it's definitely my issue. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just a lowly Dan. But other than that, we have one last thing that I would love to get across. Let everybody know that we're doing, like we do almost every week, but every other week, maybe every 3 weeks. We love to do dice giveaways. So this week, we have something very special, as it is a comeback stream. It is us, my daughter. Hello.
Hey.
Can you say hi? She got her little Minnie Mouse hat.
Aww.
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 Say hi. All right.
Queen Bee
This
to the
is,
rescue.
This is our comeback stream. So I would like to say that we are doing another dice giveaway, but today is a very special day. We are doing a major dice giveaway. So Ray, as always, take it away.
So I have been enamored of some of the Skull Splitter dice recently. Like I've purchased a dumb amount of dice from Skull Splitters recently. We're not gonna put a number to that. Just know it's over 20. They're not all for me. Some of them are for the giveaway. But anyways, I found these gray zinc alloy dice, metal dice that are just beautiful. And they're called the Golem's Glare. And
Ooh.
they are the giveaway for this week.
As you can see,
Those are hard.
They are, first off, they're sexy as hell. Let's get that across. But secondly, you can see on the 20, you have like a helmet and cross battle axes.
Oh,
It's
So
the Skull
so
Splitter
cool.
logo.
it is
It's
the Skull Splitter logo. Yep.
amazing. I love it.
Yep. And then also on the D6, the rounded edges and everything like that, while everything else stays super sharp. That's also you don't see that very often. Everything is usually sharp or curved. So very cool, very awesome setup.
off.
And like I said, these are not an acrylic set. This is a very fancy, nice set. So if you are looking to win this beautiful set of dice today, please stay tuned to the mid-game snack and the mid-game break, and you guys will have your chance at winning this awesome set. Do remember that, please, you must be a subscriber to win these amazing dice. So if you're not already subscribed to the channel, do so if you want to be involved in this. Don't forget that we do a lot of dice giveaways everywhere else as well. We do them on Twitter, we do them on Discord, we do them on Facebook, and so on and so forth. So if you don't catch us live, don't worry about it. You can definitely check us out on our social medias and catch us there. Guys, it's been a long while.
Yes.
But are you ready?
No.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
No, Dan, I'm not, as a matter of fact.
All right, so let's go ahead and roll for initiative. No, I was kidding. All right, let's go ahead.
Can we just wait till, can we start next week instead?
Let's go.
Yeah, we're done. It was just a costume party.
Yeah,
Just a costume party.
This session's just RP. We're just gonna
just
with each other.
Shut your mouths. I want to kill a dragon. Roll the intro.
Rolling the intro.
Roll it.
the triumphant return to Icewind Dale. So, like we always do, we start off with as we left off last. Our adventurers, known as Winter's End, had traveled through 10 towns doing odd jobs and discovered a much deeper plot by the Duergar. The Dark Dwarves had planned to unleash a devastating dragon made purely of Chardalyn crystal upon 10 towns. With a heads up by a strange woman named Valine Harple. They're tapping their headsets because they can't hear me. Now they can. Valine Harple. They discovered the hideout of the main Duergar forces and made their way south into the Spine of the World mountains. Finally, discovering the Duergar fortress carved into the mountainside, Winter's End forcefully entered and soon discovered that not only the Duergar, not even the Duergar, were as cohesive as they had seen. A female Duergar priestess named Grandolpha Musgart coordinated with the party in order to stop the insane leader Zardarok Sunblight. During their treacherous fight against the king himself, the massive Chardalyn dragon was released into Icewind Dale via a chute straight through the fortress. With our team hopeless yet still strong, they defeated Zardarok and have now started conversing with Grandolpha, who seems to have our adventurers surrounded. Let's cut back over. Let's roll the intro again, apparently. There we go. Just like old times. And we're back. Mind you, it is 90-something degrees. So if any of us start slowly undressing during the stream, know that is why. All
Way
right.
ahead of you, Dan.
Yeah. Yeah, so like this thing in front of my face and everything like that. This might go soon, but we'll see. We'll see how long it lasts. All right. So, you guys, as if you remember correctly, had just defeated Zardarok Sunblight. The dragon was released from the dwarven fortress, and currently, looking you down from her kind of perch that was a little bit higher up from you. She is currently surrounded by other Duergar, and like you have a bunch of Duergar, probably close to about 20 or so, pointing their crossbows directly at you. And you can see that Grandolpha puts up a hand, kind of like stopping them from doing anything. And she looks down at you, and she says, "Now leave."
I'm already walking.
Make her leave.
Kinrava's already leaving.
And she says, "Do not return."
As long as you stay quiet, we'll leave you alone.
Well, they
I'll
will.
start walking out. Pock a
You
loogie on the ground as I walk out.
You see the look on her face whenever you guys start to walk is like a look of victory, and a smile like creeps across her face. The rest of the Duergar are still like trained on you as you guys are walking out.
If memory serves, last session, Kinrava did destroy that dragon heart in the forge.
You did, yeah.
Yeah, just
you
making
had,
sure.
Yep, you had cast until it basically stopped beating, and the forge has essentially, from what you can see at least, has stopped flowing.
Okay.
I will take this moment to go grab my glasses, but please feel free to RP real quick.
Where should we head first?
We should probably start heading back to 10 towns. The dragon already made its way out.
Yes.
Does anyone remember the pathway that's going to take?
It's going to go to Dugan's Hole first, and it'll make its way up northwards until it reaches Caer Koenig. Then it'll start making its way towards Temerlane, and then a perfect circle around the lake towards Bryn Shander.
Where would be a good location to head it off?
We're not
Probably
going to be
too
able
late.
to save Dugan Hole or Goodmead. Our best bet is to head straight for East Haven.
Okay.
Warn the others too.
Can you magically send any messages or anything to any of the people we know?
Recently I can, yes. However, I'm only going to be able to do that once per day, so you need to figure out who we should warn first. Because this creature is going to keep going towards all of the towns, and if it escapes East Haven, or we're not able to stop it there, it's going to go straight for Caer Konig. Well, it's going to head towards Caer Konig. I can warn people there, or I can warn people in Tamerlane. I can't warn both.
I know that your family's in Tourmaline, but if we can stop this before then, it would give us an advantage and keep them safe. Abel, do you mind if we send the message to Caer Konig?
Yeah.
I'll send the message to Caer Konig, but that also means that if it does manage to get away, we can reach Tamerlane. Hopefully, while it's busy. Well.
Have
So.
them send word to the other towns.
Kinrava
Gonna
is
walk up.
going.
I'm gonna walk up to Abel and put my hand on his shoulder. I promise you, we will stop it before it reaches Tamerlane. I'll give my life before your family is put in danger.
Thank you, Grimly.
Can someone count the words? Because this is where the hard part comes in. I don't want to look like Laura Bailey here. Kinrava is going to cast Send In.
Okay, who are we talking to?
I will. Let me check my notes. It's not going to be Trovus because the guy's a drunk.
Fair.
It was
Sarah.
Ali and Corey that was there, right?
Oh yeah.
Maybe the more serious of the
Ali
two.
and Corey. Yeah, Corey being
Gotta
more
remember.
serious. Ali was the more
Yeah.
flippant and.
I will send a message to Corey.
Okay.
Corey, there is a dragon heading towards the 10 towns itself. Caer Konig is a possible target. Please evacuate.
Yep, I've
Take the dogs. Imdra optional.
Jesus.
Okay.
Nice. Well done.
A moment passes, and after a moment, you hear, "Ken, is that you? How do I? If you can hear me, I mean, I'm not going nowhere. You said a dragon? I'll tell Allie and the others." That's what you hear.
Well, I warned them, so
Did it sound like they would evacuate?
let's head to East Haven.
Do they know where to go? I'm kind of worried about them.
I really don't know. Just let's head towards East Haven, please.
And I apologize, but she definitely would have said during her rebuttal or her response that Imdra had left this morning.
Okay.
Cool.
That's good. Hopefully she's in East Haven.
Okay. So, you guys exit through, I guess, the series of elevators that lead you up towards the top of the fortress before exiting through the side mountain walls and having to make your way down the large staircase that leads just downwards outside of the mountains. You can literally see out for miles as the cloud coverage is actually below you. And you have to sink back down into the snow, and it's pretty clear up here. There's like a lot of wind, but other than that, the snow, there's no precipitation, no nothing. But the winds
Are
are
the
howling.
Axebeaks still alive?
The Axebeaks seem to be just like chilling. You guys were really
Okay.
only there for like an hour or so. So
Okay.
go ahead.
So, do we have to take a long rest before some of the things from our leveling up kick in?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
So, as you make your way down, you start to climb down the mountain, and you note that it's a difficult climb just as it was coming up, but you find it a little bit easier going down. The Axebeaks help out a lot, but even they find trouble finding, steady and solid ground, making their way down this mountainside. You eventually come back through the clouds, but noticing, of course, while you're going through, there's a snowstorm in effect. It is going crazy, and you guys, as soon as you make it down below, are met with heavy winds, the falling of snow, and just an overall bad situation in terms of the wintry weather that you guys usually come up against. Now, as you guys are going down, though, you start making your way north as fast as you can. And as you guys make your way north, not too far from when you get started, not maybe 15, 20 minutes on your trek, you see a shadowy figure in the distance, what looks like a series of shadowy figures, possibly 3 or 4, and they look to be traveling together. They're kind of hard to depict from this distance and in this weather, though.
Does it appear like they've seen us?
In particularly, they kind of are just continuing along their path, but they're headed like kind of straight for you.
I'm definitely pulling out my bow and just radiating some arrows.
Yeah. So
Yep.
as you ride up on the kind of ghostly figure, almost like shadowy figure in the distance, they soon start to close the gap between you, and you guys, weapons at the ready and everything like that. You can start to see now what looks to be a series of sleds coming your way. Dog sleds, as a matter of fact, being led by several huskies, several dogs. There are 3 sleds in total. One of them is being led by what looks to be a humanoid, average height. The other ones look to be either gnomes or smaller humanoid-like figures. Of course, in the distance, it's hard to depict exactly what they are, but smaller and diminutive in size on the other 2 sleds. And they approach until finally they come up on you. And they are but maybe 10 feet away before you can really truly depict who they are. And as they approach, they finally come into view. And you see, riding the center cart, the one that was kind of leading the other 2, you see a familiar face as Veleny Harple approaches.
Veleny.
You see the other 2 carriages that are to her sides are being led by her kobold companions. Some of them white in the eyes and lighter complexion than the other livelier kobold, but still there in essence. And when she approaches, she kind of like hails you and kind of like waves you down. And she kind of exhausted, but just deep, like trying to find her breath in the cold, kind of. What? Did you find it? What was that?
That was his weapon to destroy the 10 towns that is currently heading on its duty. I suggest we start heading back immediately.
A dragon made entirely of Chardalyn. That's going to bring destruction to all of Tin Towns if we don't hurry.
Yes.
Then it is as I feared.
Well, we were ever able to put an end to Zardrock, but we were too late. The dragon escaped.
Yes.
She says,
If you have means of
I have means of travel
warning.
if you need. We can all travel back together.
Okay.
What
Do you
sort
have
of
anything
means
that
of
needs
travel
carried?
does she have?
She has the 3 sleds, the 3 dog sleds being led by the kobolds, and plenty of room and anything like that on the sledge. It seems that really she only uses about half of one for all of their supplies.
I don't think we have anything terribly we need carried, though if it would be possible, would it be alright with you if I rested in one of the sleds so I can gain back my spells?
She said, if you do what you need.
Thank you.
Meanwhile, Alana's already taking those throw rugs and furs that she had collected from the various bedrooms and rolling them up and putting them on the carts.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I was just gonna take all the rugs and make a blanket out of them.
Olanu approaches and she just has rugs and shit like that sticking up out of her pack 4 or 5 feet above her head.
I completely forgot we robbed that man blind.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of which, we found a leather scroll. Does anybody have a note on what that was?
I think
We-
it was a
we gotta-
portrait. It was a portrait of a female Duergar, wasn't it?
There was a
some, yes.
malachite beard comb, platinum hookah, and a leather scroll, and a dwarf coat,
Yeah, I got the platinum hookah.
and dwarf sandals.
Are you talking about from Zardarok's chamber?
Mm-hmm.
Like that big chest that was trapped?
Yeah.
I will find it right now for you.
Leather
one that was
scroll.
It was 4 columns of numbers and they were 2 rows of numbers.
Right.
Correct.
We weren't able to discern what that was.
Correct.
All right, I'll make a note of that.
Keep a hold of that. We might come back to it later.
Okay. So let me. Okay. So Velany looks at you, and as you prepare the sleds to return, and she says, "You are all beaten. What happened to the Duergar?"
Kind of hard to explain. Grandolpha, a witch Duergar, assisted us in taking down Zardrock in exchange for her taking over the Duergar fortress and becoming the queen.
She wishes to lead her people back into the Underdark for the time being. I've no doubt she's going to return at some point, but nowhere in the near future, hopefully.
Very well. She kind of looks at you and she goes, "To fight a dragon, then."
Yes.
A wizard worth her weight never passes up a chance to test her magic against the mightiest of foes.
I couldn't agree more.
You'll aid us then.
Yes. She looks at the group of all the stuff that you're laying down on the carts and everything like that, and especially the one that Kin Rava has chosen to sit upon to rest. And she just looks at the carts and she says, "Too much weight." And she just looks and grabs one of the kobolds by its face and just rips it off of the cart and throws the kobold 3 or 4 feet until it lands into the snow, kind of disappearing beneath the heavy snowfall, fresh snow.
Was that one of the white-eyed kobolds?
That one we'll say was not one of the white-eyed kobolds.
Okay.
Yeah, as it was like flung, it was like "Mah!" As it just like flies through the air and just disappears into the snow.
Meh. Let's be off.
Onward. And she turns the things around and slaps the thing. As you guys are on your way back, she says, "You all look haggard."
It was quite a fight.
Are you in need of a rest then?
Rest would
That
be
is
nice,
what
but
I
I'm
thought
not sure we
that.
could afford it.
We'd have to keep moving while we rested, which is exactly what I'm doing. And she happily wraps herself up in the furs.
It'll take us several hours to return, if not days, depending on the weather. But I may be able to help you along the way anyways. She starts to kind of pull out a book along her waist, flip through the pages, and just begins to read as you guys all start running and going forth along your way.
A book, you say?
Mm-hmm. And as you guys are continuing on, several hours pass, about 4 or 5 hours along the trek. You guys pass by the caverns that you guys had defeated the Chardalyn berserkers in, with a strange dragonborn companion. Brom beeth his name. And you make your
Yep.
way
Yes.
north towards 10 Towns. As you guys are going along the way, magic begins to flow around your sect, your little area that you guys are going on. You can see the magic emanating from the fingertips of Veleny as she casts some sort of spell. It takes a long time from the time that you guys are going till about 4 or 5 hours later. She continues the spell and continues the spell. And finally, upon completion of the spell, she says, "Halt!" And all the dogs come to like a screeching halt. The axe beaks take like 4 or 5 more steps in regards to like not realizing everybody stopped, and then kind of loop around back to Veleny. As soon as Veleny says halt, she pulls out what looks to be like a material component, holds it in the air. As it flashes, it literally flashes over the entire area, blinding, almost a blinding light in the area. And as the blinding light goes off, you are soothed with a warm, like, feeling deep within you. And the flash lasts for a while. The white lasts for like 3 seconds, until finally it starts to diminish. And the item that she was holding in the air just dissipates from her hand. And all of a sudden, you feel rejuvenated. Your bodies are back to their original, like, cells. The wounds that you had procured during your fight with the Duergar have all but dissipated. And you can level up. You can have a long rest.
Am I
But
still breathing smoke?
you are
Oh.
still
Just
breathing
kidding.
smoke.
Just kidding.
You are.
After
You
all
are.
this time.
Yeah. You're still breathing smoke. But if you choose to have your HP completely restored, then you take 1 point of exhaustion.
My HP was full, so I'm good.
Such a hard choice.
My
Hey, Dan, I'm
HP's
gonna go
at
get my
full.
my headset real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm not.
I'm
gonna
not
have
gonna.
my HP.
I'll take the
restored.
long rest, but I don't want the HP.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. My HP doubles anyway, so it's fine. So I was down to.
You guys.
Would we
more
take a point of
welcome to
exhaustion anyways?
For what?
Because we didn't sleep?
No, that's kind of what the spell does. It's a give and take. You get to have your rest, meaning you get your spell slots back, meaning that you get anything that you would from a long rest. But the HP restoration comes with a price. It does heal your wounds externally, but internally you're exhausted. But you, as your character, can choose to make that choice.
Well, I already put my HP at max sometime 2 months ago. So I guess I'll just take the point of exhaustion.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have time to go back and see what your HP was when we left.
Just really quick, go back and watch the last episode over, and then add up all the damage you took.
Yeah, there we go.
Start to finish.
Okay, so that being said, can I get an HP update from everybody? This is for my purposes, and of course is meta as fuck, but you know what? My game.
I have 31 HP.
Okay, hold on. Let me
Jesus.
open up my document. All right, Kin, 31 HP out of 31. Because of the level up, I don't have everybody's new totals, so I'm gonna need your new totals as well. So Kin, and then we have Grim, what do you got?
71.
71 out of 71.
God damn.
Okay, and then Abel,
51.
51 out of 51.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then we have, where we go? Ray, what do we got?
22 out of 38.
22 out of 38. And Allie,
46 of 66.
46 out of 66. All right. And then, let's see, is there anything else? By the way, it's fucking hot. Holy
Yeah, I've already taken everything off.
I'm sweating, ladies and gentlemen.
Thankfully, the where I am, it's only in the 70s. So.
Well, you know, in my house,
And there's a nice breeze.
It's not bad. In my closet, it's 9,000 degrees. So, yeah.
That's why I moved out of the closet.
All right. So let's get that right. Okay, so we have everybody's new total. Did anybody take a point of exhaustion in order to get their HP up?
Nope.
Okay, Abel.
I'm good.
Yes.
And that's right. And then Grim. All right. Then Velany will look at the party and see that her magic, of course, she knows who the HP went to and who it didn't and stuff like that. She will look upon the party and see that both Grimly and Abel do not look to be either fully restored or at least completely healthy. And she walks up to you and she says, well, I guess she doesn't really walk up to you. She kind of rides up to you on the cart. And when she does, she looks upon you and she says, "Do you wish to be fully restored?"
Yes. Kind of exhausted.
You, Ranger.
Yes.
She kind of tilts her head in acknowledgement. And she calls over the other two carts to get closer. And as they get closer, she grabs one of the kobolds by the back of the head and grabs another of the kobolds by the back of the head and hold them up in the air. And as she holds them up in the air, one of them, it seems to be like the wide-eyed ones. One of them seems to be a regular one. You can see them struggling, like trying to get out of her grasp, but for some reason she is like able just to grip tightly upon the of their heads. And as she does, you can see her close her eyes, and then the skin on the kobold begins to sink into their face, and their eyes begin to sink, and you see that the black kind of enter around their eyes, and their squirming starts to get slower and slower until finally they go limp, and they're nothing but like almost like carcasses, you know, like aged carcasses. And as this is going on, Abel and Grimly, you feel that warmth within your body. And she just and drops the kobolds into the snow. They just sink into the snow dead. And she kind of looks at her hands and she wipes them on her shirt. I can always find more.
Efficient. I do admire that mindset.
I just shoots a weird look at Rob after that statement, like, what the fuck?
He smiles pleasantly.
Your exhaustion is gone, as if a like, what is it? Lesser restoration, I believe.
Greater.
On exhaustion.
Greater.
Is it greater? Okay, greater restoration has been used on you in order to accomplish this. So.
All right. Thank you.
She kind of just doesn't even acknowledge your thanks, and when she sees that you thank her or whatever, she kind of just looks back to you and then continues forward, and she says, "We must get there." And she goes before she leaves though, she says, "We must start." And then she kind of turns back and she says, "At the pace that dragon was flying." She kind of looks down at the ground and looks back up. She goes, "East Haven will not be standing when we return."
I can help with that. And Alanu is gonna kind of meditate for just a second and call for the spirit of the elk to aid them in their journey.
Okay.
That reduces
gives us a
time
travel
by
speed
half.
to 60, I believe.
A travel speed of 60.
It halves the travel speed for long distances too.
Do features.
After watching that kobold stuff, I'm just gonna shoot a glance over to Abel, like, what the fuck did I just watch?
Yeah. And Bellany
Oh, wait.
Oh, go ahead.
Here we go. Whether mounted or on foot, your travel pace is doubled as the travel pace of up to 10 companions while they're within 60 feet of you and are not incapacitated.
Well, lucky for
our
you,
travel speed is doubled.
lucky for you, she has rid the area of kobolds except for one. And if you choose to do this, there are like dogs and there are axe beaks and stuff like that. Who are you giving this travel pace to?
So it'll be to the axe beaks, and then to the dogs.
Yeah. So there's one dog that gets left out of this whole mess, but it'll probably be fine. And for those that are wondering, this is Bellany. This is who they had seen before. Oh yeah, I forgot. I got a new camera, so I gotta focus manually now.
Oh, you got a new one, so you don't have to reset it every 30 seconds?
Yeah. Well, no, I didn't get a new camera. I got a new camera from the last time we streamed Icewind. But,
oh, okay. Got it.
No, this is more along the lines of just new camera.
Kinrava is definitely making a mental note in her head of where she put that book after she finished reading from it.
You can steal it later, Kin. All right. Carry on.
When Grimly shoots me that glance, I'm just gonna look back at him and say, "Any means necessary, Grimly. I won't let my family die."
Fight to the end, brother.
At that point, she kind of shakes her head, kind of like even with your help, she kind of like shakes her head no or whatever. But she continues anyway. She mushes the pups that are pulling her, and then you guys all follow behind, and you guys feel expedient.
Human.
Like, you're like, yeah, you're used to the kind of like the pull that it's normally, but then it like pulls you like hard, and you guys are strutting through that snow, and the snow just like basically melts with every footstep of the creatures. And you guys are heading back. Now, as you guys are heading back, the weather seems to clear just a bit. And after about 5 hours of travel, you look to the west. And when you look to the west, you see an unfortunate sight. The sight of plumes of smoke and flame running over what they call the Red Waters, which is another small lake, but mostly just like a, I don't know, like a gorge in the earth that allowed water to build. But anyways, 10 Towners call it Red Waters. And you look up over Red Waters, and just over in the distance, a good ways away still, flames and plumes of smoke. Finally, after nearly 8 to 10 hours of travel, somewhere in there, you kind of lose track of time. As everything is restored to you and you are back to normal, East Haven starts to come up over the hillside in the distance. And to your horror, buildings, streets, and even parts of the land itself are ablaze. And even over the sound of the wind and the snow in your face at the speed you're traveling, you begin to hear the sounds of screams and yells. But you do not see a dragon in sight.
We need to head straight to Tamerlane.
She turns to you as you say that, and she says, "We must make our stand in Bryn Shander. They are the most heavily fortified."
They're also the final target. Every other 10 towns will be destroyed if you do that.
What do you propose, if not in Bryn Shander?
I propose going to Tamerlane first. We know it's going to go straight towards Caer Dineval and then Caer Koenig. This way, we've already sent word to Caer Koenig. At the very least, with Tamerlane, we have a chance of warning the townspeople, evacuating it, and confronting the beast there before it flies any further.
There's nothing in Tamerlane, just mines.
Families.
We must think of the future
goes-
of 10 towns. If we die now, then how will we help the rest of them?
Letting them all die is not going to work either.
Some of us here have the excuse to be selfish, and it's a very good excuse. And she nods over towards Abel.
It goes no further than Tamerlane.
Let's head there now.
She kind of looks at you and she says, she shakes her head no. And she goes, "I thought you were the ones to help. If you are falling in Tamerlane, turn tail and get back to Bryn Shander.
That's the idea.
Do not foolishly give your lives for nothing."
It won't be for nothing.
She shakes her head again. She kind of sneers her nose, and with her mitted hands, she, "Ha!" and she charges off to the west. You still need to go
He's probably
more
right, you know.
north into the west to approach Tourmaline from the south.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Maybe if we make haste, we can warn the people of Timmerlane and then make our way back to Brinchander before it's too late.
Yes. Just to call for all the towns on our way to evacuate. There has to be a faster way to get word out.
Well, the Valony is currently heading towards Rinshanda, and since I've now had a rest, I can send out another message if you'd like.
Who would we send it to?
If Abel could give me a description of his wife, I could try sending it to her.
I can give you a description of the Speaker of Tamerlane.
Oh, that's even better.
Will they believe
Oh.
us?
If you tell him it's a message from me, he might. I worked for the militia. I don't have a lot of pull there, but they might recognize my name.
If you want, then.
If you tell him just to look for the smoke over here, they'd probably believe you.
I just look around at the destruction again and shake my head.
You literally
His
can
name
see
is-
people like running out of burning buildings and falling.
His name is Horus. Horus Mastio. He's a good man. Other than those details, I don't know much about the Speaker of Tamerlane, Dan.
Yeah.
I used to know more because I did my research, but that was like
8
months
million
and
years
months ago.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
The leader is a man named Oris Mathew, because
Mhm.
screw English, right?
Think he's a half-orc?
Mastew. He is a half orc. You can see that you know that he was declared speaker after a close and contentious election. The child of a half orc adventurers. He was adopted by the previous speaker.
Family drama.
Mm-hmm. Who then
Yeah,
retired?
there's some drama with that
Who
speaker
then
over there.
retired and then just gave the position away to her son. But yeah, they definitely, the whole town disagrees with the fact that he is currently in possession of leadership.
Yikes.
Anyways, little
Yeah.
story knowledge.
Okay.
I will relay as much of that as I can to Kenrava.
Okay. I will cast Send In again then.
Mhm.
Someone count the letters again. Speaker
Yikes.
Horus. This is a message from Abel Elias. A dragon is on the way to Tamerlane. Please evacuate the town.
The Brinchander.
The
East Haven is long gone. Sorry.
There's just one left, but it's fine.
the sorry doesn't go through for some reason. I don't know.
Actually, it would,
Yeah.
because there was one left.
So,
Sorry.
again, the air goes cold for a moment, but then responding to you in common, you hear, "I don't know who this is, or how you know me, but the town is already preparing for its attack. We can see it. Its
Oh.
shadow flying over the over Koenig or the mountain.
Kelvin's Cairn?
Kelvin's cairn.
I got scared.
Wow, this speaker is terrible at his job. Like, for a name like Speaker, you'd think he'd be good public speaking.
He did just like inherit the job.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why he's not very good at
Yeah, fair.
it. And he says, yeah, he can see its shadow across the back of the mountains to the east.
We should head to Tamerlane, like, now. Yeah.
If
Let's go.
the dragon's already there, should they evacuate?
Well,
And
they
everyone meet
he
at
said they were
Brinchander.
watching it attack another town, right?
Well, he sees it like the shadow and of course the light and stuff like that. So he assumed.
Okay, so he saw it go in towards the other caves. Yeah, okay. Okay, gotcha.
They're fucked.
So we should head to Tamerlane now, and then if we can't catch it there, head straight to Bryn Shander.
Okay.
All right.
I'm
Just shoot a
sorry.
glance to Abel. Let's go.
We may not make it in time.
I just go. I'm going.
Yeah, you're gone. You're gone.
Following after.
Okay.
Hopefully the elk will help with this?
Yeah. I mean, now it's on all of us.
Yeah, true.
As you guys ride to the northwest, you guys are crossing over the normal pathways that lead from East Haven to Bryn Shander, and you are just crossing it and going across the tundra. With Olanu's help, you find that it is quite easier than it was prior. You almost feel as if you're on the pathways, that lead from town to town, being able to go much faster. And as you go, you can see to your east flames and fury and smoke. And to the west, you don't notice anything over the horizon. You continue going through the central area between the two for hours. 2 hours. And as you are going on your second hour, you hear in the distance a very ominous sound echoing through the sound of the snow and the blizzard and the storm that you guys are kind of currently in. And as the sound goes off, you look to the northeast and you see a shadow pass directly in front of Kelvin's cairn. You are only about 5 or so minutes now from Tourmaline. As you approach Tourmaline, the sounds of battle start to enter your ears. Clangs of metal, people screaming, and you get closer and you note that you see flames already on buildings.
And Duergar.
You approach on the southeastern portion of Tourmaline's town. And as you approach from this southeastern direction, you start to hear what sounds like panic and battle, and you look forward now and you can see Duergar are fighting. And they are currently fighting the small militia that is Tourmaline's militia. Just as you get there, you see a battle between one Duergar and one of the militia. Abel, you would have known this militiaman. But as soon as you are about to say something and you're trying to like wave him down from a distance, the Duergar takes his war pick, and gigantic as the Duergar is, double in size as normal, takes the war pick and stabs it through the man's chest, picks him up off the ground, and swings him through the air and slams him into the snow with the pick directly through his chest.
Oh.
Are we going straight for your family, or are we fighting?
I'm just riding straight to where my house would be, and I am knocking arrows and just shooting arrows at every creature, at every person that I can see.
As you're knocking arrows and shooting them into the crowd, you see a large mammoth being fought currently by two individuals that are like tooth and nail with this thing. One of its tusks completely missing, but it's fighting tooth and nail, and it's going back and forth with the two, and finally they stab a killing blow in its side, and it roars out in pain and slowly falls over to the side.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
This is that fight.
Yeah.
The creature falls dead over to the side, and you knock more arrows, and you're shooting. You take out 2 or 3 Duergar on your way, as all 5 of you are continuing following in Abel's footsteps.
Alana would have her battle axe out and swinging it at anything that gets
Mm-hmm.
close that's an enemy.
Like cavalier riders into the fray. You just swing on anything that's moving. I'm sure firebolts flying. But Abel,
I'm also going to call Omen onto my shoulder as well, snake.
Sure.
Yeah.
Abel, a sinking feeling in your stomach. As you approach your town, as you approach your cottage that you knew to be on like the northern part of town, and see it currently in flames.
Is it collapsed or is it burning?
It looks like one side of the roof has collapsed in. You see like Duergar are currently like running outside of it. Like one looks to be completely running off to the next house. One Duergar looks just to be exiting the front door.
I'm not even gonna stop the axe beak. I'm just gonna like drop off it, hit the ground, roll, and just sprint straight towards the house and pull out both my swords. And I'm just gonna scream for Elena.
Okay. At this point, the Duergar does see you, and I need you guys to all go ahead and roll for initiative.
Let's go.
That's not what that is.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh god. Which one of you is not going to betray me?
Yes.
Okay.
Which one of you are not going to betray her?
Please.
Dan, you would make this happen
Oh,
here.
motherfucker.
What?
What?
Betrayed her.
I would what?
You would make this fight happen here.
I don't know what you're talking about. First off, I don't like how you're talking to me, all right?
We kind of already knew it was coming. We just didn't think about it.
Yeah.
I thought like, oh, maybe we could catch it before it gets to Tourmaline, and then fuck.
Nope.
I love that we show up right at the end of it.
I said in canon, and those motherfuckers were in town throwing fire at the buildings.
Yep.
All right. We are
Wait,
talking,
do we
by
see
the
a
way-
gnome out there?
By the way, we are talking about a one-shot that we did not too long ago. Check it out on Twitch right now. It is on one of our past episodes. You can check it out there, and I will be posting it on YouTube eventually once I get everything completed and set up. You can check it out. It's a one-shot that we did that was really cool. Had a few of our members turn into different people, different characters for that time. And it kind of coincides with what's happening right now. So, now we move on. So, let's go ahead and get that initiative down. Kin, what's your initiative?
My initiative is an 18.
18, not bad. Grim?
11.
11. Abel?
25, motherfucker.
25. Okay. Leonin?
15.
15. And Olanu?
10.
10. All right. And, with all
It's
the
not a
preparation-
1.
With all the preparation I did for today, with all of it. Forgot my dice. Hold on.
It's always the most essential thing we forget.
Ah, that feels much better.
Yeah.
And now I look like an old lady. Yeah.
I still look like Wendy's, so you're not the worst one here.
Fighting Duergar, we need Duergar dice. Metallic metal.
Ariel.
7. All right. Beautiful rolling box via a diehard dice. If you haven't seen these things already, they're pretty awesome. They are collapsible, so you can get them nice and flat and fold them into something before. Of course, you can roll them out to be flat, so you can actually just roll inside of it as well. But they do magnetize, so that you can have a cool looking box, and then roll inside that. And it's a very cool, like fake leather box, fake leather outside. All right. Makes for a clean, awesome setup. So, first off, let me roll for said Duergar. Oh my god! It's happening. It's happening, ladies and gentlemen. Natural 20.
No.
The first roll of the night.
Motherfucker.
It's happening.
Get out.
It's happening. All right.
All right,
Not
I'm
allowed
still
to
going
use those
first.
dice.
That's
Dan
fucking
cannot
crazy.
wait to kill us.
I know. He's so ready to like reveal
be
my
glad.
wife's dead
Be
body.
glad that the natural 20 was now, not later, right? All right, here we go.
Fair.
Yeah, true.
So, natural 20, that's fine. We continue on, though, with Abel. You are first up with a 25.
Cool. How many Duergar stand in my way?
You currently only see the one that is in the doorway, but you saw one just like run away. He's probably a good like 20 feet away by now, but he's like running off to go fuck up something else.
Cool. I'm gonna sprint towards the one in the doorway of my home.
Sure.
Yep, sprinting straight towards that one, and I'm going to make as many attacks as it takes to kill him. I can make up to 4 on my first turn.
Oh boy.
All right, so first off, you go ahead and make your attack rolls, however many you would like to spend here.
Cool. Yep, so I jump off the axe beak, I hit the ground and like roll, pull out both my short swords, and I just full sprint towards them, yelling for Lena. First attack is it hits. It's a 24.
24 hits.
Okay, that's 10 points of damage.
Okay.
Second attack is a 19.
19 hits, but you also note that these dwarves here are heavily armored.
Got it.
19 does hit.
Cool. Then I'm going to that's 7 points of damage.
7 points. What was the first one? I apologize.
10.
10.
Okay.
Third attack is 25 to hit.
That hits.
And then I will add favored foe.
Okay.
And I do extra damage on this one because it's my Gloomstalker ability.
Sure.
Pretty good. 20 points of damage.
Jesus. On this one attack?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on. All right. The third attack, as it goes through the first two, catching it off guard, you see in its hands You see like just some memorabilia, some like useless stuff from the house. You see maybe like a
Probably some old jewelry or something.
some old jewelry and everything like that for sure. But one thing rings true in your heart as you look at in the possessions. You see a necklace with a tourmaline center gem in it, just dangling from his hands. And you go to town. First slice, second slice, catching him off guard. He goes for his weapon, and as he goes for his weapon, the third goes directly through a plate in his armor, up through his chest and into his throat, sending him gargling to the ground, rolling around in pain.
And then I'm going to move past him, stomping on his face as I pick up the necklace and with the ring on it.
1 second. My volume is lower than everybody else's, according to stream. One second, guys. I will fix that. What am I doing? I'm a dummy. I have a mixing board. Sorry, I literally so many things going through my mind. Hopefully this is better now. Am I a lot louder? Am I a lot louder? Am I super loud?
It's not the same to us, but hopefully for screen you're better.
Compared to our voices.
Well, how about this? How about now? Do I sound any different?
Sounds good to me.
Any different? Do I sound any different? Better?
Guillotine says better. Might be able to increase your mic volume on OBS.
It's all the way up.
There we go.
Do I sound better?
Yep.
Stream, you got to tell me. You got to keep me up to date because I don't know whether or not I sound better or I'm just moving closer to the bike.
It sounds great to me. I just checked stream.
Okay. Well, I can turn down everybody else if I need to. That way it equalizes out. Let me re-enable everybody's camera because everybody went solid. Okay. So, we're back. Where were we? Abel, you had just slain this creature, yes?
Yep, I'm reaching down and pulling that necklace with the ring.
Yeah.
Does it match? Does it match mine?
Yeah, it seems to be a matching pair.
Great. I'm gonna stomp on this Duergar's head as I trudge past him towards the interior of my burning house.
Yeah, as you stomp on its head, the helmet that it's wearing, because of how fucking hard you stomp on it, you see it like crush in on his face just a little bit as you stomp hard on the side of his head. But of course, his gurgling and everything like that, like he's just not getting back up. You take a step inside, you're immediately confronted with literally falling timbers and burning building. I need you first off to make a dexterity saving throw.
17.
17. Just as you enter the building, flame kind of builds up and plumes right in front of you. And just at the last moment, you dive out of the way as a large support beam comes crashing down like right in front of you, literally causing the top half of the building to come falling down into the living room directly in front of you.
I'm just shouting, Lena! And I am running into our bedroom.
Okay, that is going to be the end of your action, or that is going to be the end of your turn. So next up is the dead Duergar. Then we have Kinrava with an 18.
Is there any more Duergar around there?
There are plenty of Duergar, but they are kind of fighting other fights, it looks like right now.
Is there any sign of the dragon yet?
In the distance, you kind of hear like an echo, but you're not sure. You can't really hear it too much over the clatter of metal.
I guess she'll like get off of the the sledge you had and head over towards Abel's house and like peek her head in a little bit.
You peek your head in and you just see Abel's shadow being completely engulfed with flame. He is now beyond a point that you can see.
Okay, let me see if this cantrip is any good. Because I did pick this stupid cantrip, because I can actually change cantrips when I get a long rest. Let's see. How much fire is like between like Abel and me?
It's hard to tell visually because you're gonna have to look through the fire, but you probably assume at least 3 feet, at least.
Okay, awesome then, because this cantrip helps me get through that. I am going to cast Control Flames.
Okay.
I had this because I was expecting burning buildings from evil dragons. Yay. So I will cast Control Flames, which lets me extinguish fire in a 5-foot cube that I can see.
Okay, yeah. From the doorway, you hold out your hand and the flame just kind of creates a box, almost as if like an impenetrable glass box has appeared, and the fire fights against it and flows on top of it and on its sides. And you see there, directly in front of you, Abel. And Abel, you are now standing there in front of 2 more Duergar that had been stuck inside the house due to the flames and the beams coming down. So you see Abel kind of facing off against 2 more Duergar.
Okay. Would I have had to use my full action to like get to the house?
You mean your full movement?
Yeah, movement, sorry.
I would say that, yeah, because Abel used like every bit of his movement and he's barely at the house. I would say yes.
Okay, fair enough then. She's just going to like call out, just like, 2 more Duergar in here, help please. And that's all I can do.
Okay. Then we move on to... First off, now that they're here. Okay, that is not a natural 20. And then... that is also not a natural 20. So lucky for you, Abel.
Hey.
All right.
Hey.
Then we move on from Kin to Leodin with a 15.
I am going to run, not actually dash, just run.
Sure.
Jump off my axe beak, run towards the house,
Mhm.
And I'm going to. What would be the best idea? I don't know. I'm going to just knock a crossbow and fire it at the closest Duergar in
Okay.
the house.
Go for it.
That is a 23 to hit.
Hits.
Awesome. That's the highest I can get, and that's 9 points of piercing damage.
9 points of piercing. Okay.
And I'm going... Yeah, let's go ahead. I'm assuming everybody's still within 60 feet of me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Cool. I'm going to use my Mantle of Inspiration.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going to go ahead and let's get this started.
Mantle of Inspiration goes off, and that means that I need everybody, if you would like to use your reaction to move up to your movement speed anywhere you would like currently. On top of that, don't you get some hit points?
5, 10.
You get some
You get
5 temp hit points.
You get
Eight.
8 temporary hit points.
Woo.
And yeah,
Excellent.
and they do not provoke opportunity.
Kinrama's going to run out of the house.
You're gonna run into the house.
Out!
Out! You are outside the house. Got it, Kin. Grim and Olanu, what are you guys doing?
Getting into the fight.
Okay, so you want to charge into the house as well?
Yep.
Okay, you charge into the house and you have to like duck under the door frame and like run inside, and you are like side
How do you
by
people
side.
live in these tiny homes?
Yeah, it's a much smaller cottage, to be honest, than any of the cottages that you've seen so far in the entirety of Icewind. Like, this is the smallest cottage. But anyways, you make your way in and you're standing side by side with Abel. What about you, Grim?
I'll charge up on my axe beat, and I'll just stay outside.
Okay. Covering the outside, no problem. Leodin, still your turn.
Mhm.
Actually, I've used my bonus, my action, and my movement.
Did you move up to the house? I apologize. I didn't hear that
I did
part.
move up to the house.
Got it.
I'm in the house.
Got
I was
it.
shooting one of the ones that were next to Abel, not one of the ones outside.
No. I
If
got
you
that
can
part,
make
but I
it
thought you were
adjustment.
shooting
Okay,
through the door from a distance, but you're like right there.
Nope. Yep.
Okay. All right, perfect. Then we move on to Grimly. You see a bunch of action going on outside, and you hear some commotion on the inside.
As they're handling the inside, I'm going to continue to charge down the street and see what's going on.
Okay.
Probably.
Grimly, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Ooh, okay. That's a 4.
Ouch.
Your blood is pumping. You can literally hear your heartbeat in your ears as combat is around you. You see people falling, and Duergar and people alike. But you can see that there is absolutely no way this tiny little militia is going to hold off whatever is impending. Any action?
I guess charging up, seeing people dying, I'm just going to chuck a javelin at the closest Duergar.
Yep.
And then turn around and head back.
Just go ahead and roll to hit real quick.
That's a 25.
Okay, yeah. So the javelin strikes true. The Duergar was literally coming downwards with this pickaxe towards one of the militiamen that he had fallen. He like had tripped him up with the back end of it and was about to come down with a downward strike. And then suddenly the javelin itself just impales itself directly into his diaphragm. As he's like holds it onto it, he like stumbles backwards, and the person that he was about to kill like scrambles backwards and starts to run in the opposite direction. All right.
Tell others to evacuate. And I'll head back to the house.
Yeah, you see like a look of terror and acknowledgement in his eyes. Olanu, you're up. You are face to face, side by side with Abel.
Bonus action rage.
Bonus action rage.
Rage.
Oops, I did.
And then she is going to take 2 swipes with her great axe at the closest asshole in front of her.
2 swipes.
Also, this one betrayed me, so it can go fuck itself. Okay. Ooh. 19 plus 7?
Just barely hits.
26.
Sweet.
Nice.
Oh. Ah, shit. The second one definitely misses. It's a 9.
Yeah, the second one misses, but the first one does.
Oh, two.
Okay.
Contact.
Yeah. So that's That's 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage. All right.
I'm just gonna growl at him.
The strike hits true, but the second one is deflected away by his armor. He kind of just leans over to the side as the first one strikes, and then as you come back for another one, he parries it away.
Looking around real quick, is there any sign of his wife?
You don't see any other humanoids in here. All you see is flames, burning wood, and these two Duergar.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Next up after that is the Duergar. Duergar is going to take one swipe at you, Abel, and one swipe at you. Actually, well, it's two swipes because they get two attacks. So 2 swipes at Abel, 2 swipes at Olanu.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this one is going to be first attack on Abel is 17 to hit.
Hits.
Second attack on Abel is 16 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. That's 12 points of piercing damage.
Jeez.
You can use Sentinel if you'd like.
That's a yes.
Fuck, it misses.
Okay, unfortunate. The attack goes wide as like a burst.
Must have 10 hits.
A burst of embers like lights from a piece of wood right in front of you and gets right in your face as you're swinging. All right, and then 2 attacks on Olanu. Oh my gosh, that's a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
And then a 17 to hit.
Hits.
I'm on fire. Yeah, so are you guys. Let's see, that's 8, 9, 10. That's 12 points of damage down to 6. As the pickaxes go flying. All right, they see that they're limited to fighting in a burning building currently. And one is going to charge at the back wall that has been on fire for a little bit. And he is going to take his shoulder, lean into it, and burst through
Opportunity, Abel.
Who?
Doesn't Abel get opportunity?
Yeah, but I was still describing what's happening. But yes, you can have your attack of opportunity as he leaves. But he's gonna burst through the back there and then smash into the back wall. Abel, you can take an attack of opportunity, and also Olanu. No, you've already used your.
No, I used my reaction.
Reaction.
Technically, since it didn't matter, I should point out that she shouldn't have been allowed to use her reaction because she used it in her moving into the building.
Yeah, she
It
missed.
uses a reaction?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's
So
okay
then it was
though.
her
She
turn
missed.
again after
It's
that.
no
right?
worries.
Non-natural 20 to hit.
Hits.
8 points of damage.
8 points of additional damage. Oh shoot, I forgot to loop the fight music. There we go. And then 8 points of additional damage. All right. The Duergar bursts through the back. And the other heavily injured one that you guys had already got like an arrow and all other stuff kind of attacking and stuff like that sees the exit and immediately wants to run to that one as well and will make his attempt now to go in that direction. And then at this point, the one that leaves second, you see him disappear into the snow and kind of like around the building. Those that were outside of the building can see a Duergar just kind of running back behind the building. Okay. That leads us back to the top. And you're up, Abel.
Got it.
The one who just burst through the wall seems a little dazed by the flames in the wall that he just hit. He's just kind of like standing right there outside of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go finish him off.
Okay.
Try to, anyways.
Yeah.
As a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Zephyr Strike on myself. And then I'm gonna charge after that guy and
Okay. Go for it.
slash at him with my short swords. Fuck. 12.
Miss.
And then the second attack. God damn it. Okay, 21 to hit.
21 does hit.
8 more points of damage.
Okay. So he looks bloody, but he's not really hurt. He's just fighting you off, and you can like slash him across the arm.
And then I'm gonna move past him and chase the other one that took off.
Okay. He's gonna take an attack of opportunity on you. And
Okay,
completely
okay,
Oh yeah, with
Zephyr
Zephyr.
Strike,
Yeah, I got you. Yep, forgot about that. So you can move along, no problem. He attempts to make a strike, but your image was still right where you were right after you swung, but you're already like 2 or 3 steps away, and he strikes at the image, and the image just dissipates.
Oh,
You go
I'm
running
stressed
after the
fuck
other
out
one.
over here.
All right, next up is Kinrava.
Okay, can I tell if the dragon is any closer or heading this way? And
Roll
if it's-
a perception check.
Let's see what's my perception. That's a 17.
17. As you look over to the east, you begin to see in the cloud of white that is Icewind Storms, you begin to see kind of like a glowing orange shadow starting kind of small and ever so slowly getting bigger and bigger.
Can I tell how far away that thing is?
With that perception check, not just.
Okay. What do I do? Oh, damn it. How can I see that other Duergar that ran off? He's like going right behind the house, right?
Yeah, you see Abel in tow now, like 5 feet behind, 10 feet behind it.
Okay.
Well, 5 feet probably, because Zephyr.
Yeah, Zephyr. I'm gonna do something really stupid.
Now's the time.
I am going to have Kinrava walk another 30 feet away from the house.
Okay.
And I am going to cast Major Image
Okay.
to create a 20 feet tall giant version of the Dwarf King that we saw, slightly elevated off the ground. So it's clear it's a projection.
Okay, so you want it to be clear that it is a projection.
Yeah, sort of like it's being sent off by magic.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have it yell out as loud as it can, because it can actually talk.
Yeah.
And have it say, "Brothers and sisters of Sunblight, Lonely Wood requires more aid. The dragon shall finish its work here."
Interesting.
Damn.
Huh.
Take that, Dan.
I will. As they make a spell save against it to determine whether or not it's an illusion, they roll a 16 investigation check. What is your spell save?
That is a very good thing. Well, I'm not trying to hide the fact that it's an illusion. I'm trying to make it a projection, as if he's using
It's
projection.
more
magic.
along the lines of whether or not it's believable.
Can I make that a charisma check? Nah, I'm not, okay. Let me What is my spell save? I think it actually. Yeah, it's.
Okay, well, in that case, if that's your spell save, they know it's an image. They know it's a spell. That is the spell's description. Now, from there, them knowing it's a spell, they didn't see who casted it because they're not currently fighting you. So I need you to go ahead and roll a perception or a persuasion. A persuasion.
Come on, Seth. Let's go.
Against their insight.
Yes!
Yeah!
Oh, man.
That is in total a 24.
Incredible.
I want you to know that this is no easy game because that's what I just rolled.
What? I can't see it.
Is that a 17?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, it
17.
is.
Oh my god.
Well done.
Nice.
Okay. You see a Duergar land a killing blow on one of the final guards that seems to be putting up a fight. You see two more that are trying to still put up a fight. But you see that this Duergar lands a killing blow, boom, right into the chest of this one. And as this goes off, you hear them yell in deep speech, "To Lonely Wood!" And it kind of echoes.
In particular.
It kind of echoes. Now you hear the echo of Lonely Wood, Lonely Wood, Lonely Wood, kind of fall back in its ranks. That's the end of your turn.
Yep. That projection's still there, by the way. It lasts 10 minutes.
Yeah, if you want it to last 10 minutes, it can.
Yeah, I'll keep it going, yeah.
Leodin, you're up.
Okay. Is there a... How big is the house that is collapsing around me?
Probably about
Would-
15 feet wide.
Mhm.
And an undetermined amount thick, so probably about 10 to 15, you would think, you would believe.
Someone else has already looked to see if Abel's wife is in there and has come up empty-handed.
Not specifically.
Okay, I would like to look.
Okay, you can roll investigation and roll it with disadvantage as the entire building collapses around you.
All right. Let's see if I get to Nat 20.
Confidence, I like
didn't. I got one Nat 20, but I can't use
it. Oh my god, what in the
The
hell?
other one is a 16, so that's a 19 investigation.
19 investigation. So as you're looking around, you note that the entire top floor has collapsed and is at a 45-degree angle at this point from one corner of the house to the next. The Duergar that were fighting there and everything like that has kind of cleared out an area. There's a door that's been created in the back through which a Duergar ran off. But as you look around the rooms and you call out the name of his wife, that I guess you were calling out, correct? Also, I can't remember. Oh, hello. We lost somebody. Oh, we got him back. Hold on.
He was yelling out the name of his wife loudly, yeah.
Yeah. I was just wondering if he's actually told everybody the name of his wife.
Elena, right?
Elena. He yelled out.
Okay, he did.
Yeah, he was yelling it.
I don't
Okay,
think he's told us,
we're back.
but he told me that he's married. Obviously, we know that.
Yeah,
But he didn't.
I assumed that you were yelling out your wife's name, correct, Abel?
Yes, yeah, I like totally lost connection to the whole. I had to leave the call and come back.
No worries.
So I don't know what just happened over the like last 2 minutes.
Just
but,
asking if you were yelling out your wife's name.
Yeah, Lena. I don't think I've told anybody that.
Nope. That's why I was
No.
We were
asking
just discussing.
specifically
Nope,
if you were
but
yelling
we
out
heard it.
loud. So now
Yeah.
you can yell out her name as you look around, Leodin. So
Okay.
as you yell out Lena's name, you search around and you see no hints of any humanoid life, burnt or otherwise.
I'm going to cough without like just trying to get some of the smoke out of my lungs, and I'll
Mhm.
leave. Actually, no. I might have just used all my movement searching.
No, I would say that you don't really have
Okay.
much room to move in there, as it's 15
True.
foot across or anything like that. You really only got like 5 foot of space, so you got plenty of time or room to kind of like move around. But because the building is collapsing, and you and Olanu are currently stuck in there, or like currently in there, concentration spell on the illusion, does that drop the flame thingy, or does it only work for that one term?
You mean flame control?
Yeah, is that only one turn thing? I can't remember if it was concentration.
Let me double check.
Well, either way, you used another concentration spell, but please check up on that. And so
Yeah, control flame is just instantaneous. Like it just turns off
So
fire. Like
the flames are still covering the front door, Leodin, and it looks to be like the burning building is collapsing currently. So first off, Leodin and Olanu, since Leodin is leaving after searching, go ahead and roll me dexterity saves. Olanu, this is not a trap in particular, so you don't get the advantage
Dex.
on it. Yeah.
Shit.
24.
Okay.
7.
Okay. Olanu,
you were raging though.
Yes.
you take 3 points of bludgeoning down to 1, but then 5 points of fire damage as the entire
to-
building. Oh yeah, that's right, bear. So down to
Yep.
2. So you take 3 points of damage total. As the building collapses down on top of you, because of your rage and because of your resistances, the building collapses. Leodin dives out the front door, and the building collapses around Olanu, and Olanu is left standing there, huffing as the building is completely burned to the ground, essentially. You can see like steam kind of like coming up off of Olanu's body.
Just the rubble and just.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. All right, so that leaves us with Grimly.
Seeing Leodin dive out of the house as I return, and Trey or Abel running around the back, it's clear that Lena wasn't in there, or they didn't get her. So I'll start charging down the streets, screaming out her name.
Okay. And we'll just call that an action.
Yeah, I'll just right down the middle of town.
Noted.
Maybe looking where the speaker would be. Just try to find the town hall.
Yeah. Actually, if you want to do that, go ahead and roll me investigation. As I mean, Lonely Wood is only so big, so you like run 30 feet
Right.
and you're already running onto the other side of the town. So roll an investigation
You mean
check.
Tamerlane?
Yes. What did I say? Lonely Wood?
Tourmaline.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tourmaline.
That would be a 19 investigation.
19 investigation, not bad. Okay, so as you are approaching the town hall, you see that the town hall is already up in flames. But just outside the front door, you see lying across the steps, feet on the higher end of the steps and head like almost buried in the snow. You see an individual with a wound in his back that, of course, is quite very much fatal.
Oh.
And listening
speaker's dead.
in on the conversation that Abel and Kin had earlier, in order for him to be able to make this call, you do see a half orc lying on the ground in front of you.
You said I used my action?
You did to kind of like look around and search and stuff like that. I'll say though, as a matter of bringing reality into this, you do see a grieving woman sitting next to the corpse on the ground, kind of just like placing her hand on his back and just slowly sobbing.
Let me jump
Older
off
woman.
the axe beak and crouch to her and just tell her it'll be all right. Are you hurt?
She looks up at you with like tears running down her face, and you can see now she is also a half orc, but much older than the one on the ground. And she just kind of like shakes her head no. And she just looks at you and says,
Trying to think.
"It's all over."
Here, take my axe beak and flee to Brynchander. We're making a final stand there.
She seems to just like look through you. But as she's looking through you, her eyes widen and get large. All right, Olanu, your turn.
Fuck.
Okay. In my vicinity, is there still a living Duergar?
Yeah, he's just outside the house, like out back where he ran out.
Cool. I'm gonna charge towards him.
Mm-hmm.
And then take my attacks.
Yeah, let him have it.
Jesus Christ. Okay, not that one missed. Is the 15 hit?
Unfortunately not.
Okay.
The fire is still in your eyes. The brimstone and smoke around you. It's, well, not brimstone, but the smoke around you. Really affecting everything.
Okay, yep. Well, that's it.
All right.
Oh, shit.
The Duergar looks at you in contemplation on what it should do next. But just as the Duergar is like about to make a swing, you hear in the distance a much closer noise. As just off in the distance, and you look over your shoulder as you make the second swing. You look up over your shoulder and you see the smoke curling into circles around large blackened wings. Almost like as in slow motion because of the size of the creature. Until finally, it sets down for just a moment. And at that moment, you see for the very first time since inside of the forge, this creature. Uh-oh. Happened. No! Damn it, I hit the... Hold on. I think it literally stopped the stream. No, the stream is still here. We're here. Can everybody hear me? That was the... All right, we're gonna do that again. Take two.
Close one.
Take two. We're good. We're back. And just for the very first time, you see, since the forge, just in the distance, you see this.
Don't. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, he's got a fucking animation for this? Oh no.
That's cool.
Holy shit. That music.
And we're gonna go on break.
Oh!
Motherfucker.
Well, y'all thought anything else was about to happen. We're
That
going
was
on
epic.
break.
Anyways, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. So with the reveal of the dragon, Grimly, the eyes that you were watching just now kind of like sink past you, that widened. You see like a flare, like some kind of light in her eyes from like the reflection. And you slowly turn around to the sound of the creature roaring out in its mechanical yet deafening roar. And you can see now like the side of it is has like this burning orangish red color coming from its sides, and its eyes aglow. And as soon as it lands on the ground and finally finds its place and roars, its wings woof, woof, once again, causing all of the snow in the area to pick up, almost as if a blizzard had just hit. All the loose snow that was on the ground just picks up and coats the whole area in white. And it is no longer on the ground, but 100 feet in the air. Woof, woof, as it's flying around. I need everybody to go ahead and roll for initiative.
Let's
Oh boy.
go. Alright. Roll. Everybody just roll natural 20s for every roll from now on.
Okay, got you. Except for the saving rolls for Dan.
Of course.
I'd much rather not rolled it now, but okay.
All right. The fight is on as we move over to our battle screen.
Oh, fuck. That's awesome.
So,
That's fucking terrifying.
you can see we do have a real life battle screen. So if they need to make any changes, I will kind of have to go over there and physically change them. But I will show you the whole board.
Live action.
Look at that.
It looks so good.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh boy.
Ah!
It's so cool.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Those wooden posts are awesome.
Right, so I'm going to set you guys up. Right, so I'm going to set you guys up real quick, and that way you guys are kind of positioned where you were according to our roleplay just now.
Wait. It's right above me.
Oh boy. 100 feet up in the air.
Did he say it was 100 feet? Because I just heard it was up in the air.
He said it flew. I think he said it right. He said that right. 100 feet straight up into the
100
air.
feet.
Okay, cool.
I mean, that's fine with me. I can still shoot it. I don't know what y'all are gonna do.
Run.
Quick, someone throw me.
Okay, I got you.
Okay,
around
I
with thrower.
cast fly.
Oh, that'll work. Just don't get hit and lose concentration.
We're so screwed.
We're
should-
running, right?
Let's place bets. Who's gonna survive? Who's gonna die? Yeah, Big Sexy James, you joined right on time. Oh, no spoilers, please.
Okay, I think everybody is in visual of the camera. So first off, Brad, the mini you sent me, I would
Yo.
love to use it, but it is twice the size of our other minis. It's like
Oh, dang.
yeah, it's like this big, and the other minis are like this big.
Oh, those are tiny.
So if anybody has the enlarge spell ready to go, then and then we're good to go. So, but anyways, other than that, we have one hell of a time. I did say that the dragon is 100 feet in the air. So,
Are you listening to us when you're over there?
yeah, I have the
I didn't
headset.
give you. I didn't give you permission. I did not consent to that.
That sucks
So,
because it's happening.
Unfortunately, I don't have a microphone that I can take with me, so it's going to be a bit of yelling back and forth. Anyways, so with that being said, let's go down the line of initiative. So first off, Abel, what do you got?
Oh shit! Oh, I rolled a natural 1.
Oh,
Nice.
For a total of 8.
natural 1, total of
Listen.
8.
I'm distracted. There's a lot going on.
Kin,
I got a dirty 20.
dirty 20.
Dirty.
Leodin,
11.
Grim,
Oh, fuck.
10.
Oh, no.
Olanu,
I rolled a nat 20, so it's a 23.
it's combat time,
I
baby.
can't do shit.
Hey Brad, you should just give yourself a scar right there and keep that.
Yeah, you kind of look badass.
Hell yeah.
Just cast Thaumaturgy and double the volume of voice. Good idea. Why didn't I think of that? All right. I'm going to be rolling.
Oh, what is he getting out?
Something gigantic.
The 30,000
Yeah.
D6s he's about to roll.
Probably a dire set.
Fuck your wife. We should have went to Brenchander, damn it.
Yeah.
How dare you?
I mean,
Should've
it would have
fireball.
destroyed
I don't
every
know.
other town on the way there, so probably a good thing we didn't.
How dare you?
Barbarian with no magic.
That's my wife. You son of a bitch.
Not even here. We wasted our time.
I will be rolling our crystal set.
Throw a rock at it.
Ooh.
Wow.
Hey Dan, can I borrow those?
Your wife's.
These are my wife's. Don't tell her. But on top of that crystal set, you know,
Oh,
because
no.
the crystal dragon,
No.
I'll be rolling these dragon 20.
Oh
Yeah,
my.
I'm gonna just get rid
You're
of
just
all these.
wishing us bad luck.
Yep.
Great.
I like to throw a rocket at idea.
Magic
Just
stone?
a little bit of halfling luck and it'll get stuck in some kind of exhaust and it'll blow up.
Stuff a potato up its ass.
There you go. All right. So let's roll for initiative here on the dragon. All right. Oh. Okay.
Let's see.
Perfect. Currently 100 feet up from where it is currently on the board. I have no way of lifting this 300-pound miniature without breaking.
It is literally. It is
Yeah.
so big and heavy.
Yeah, I think it's quite literally like 7 or 8 pounds. Like it's about this big. Like it's about this big. And the wingspan is even a little bit bigger. So That being said, we are going to go ahead and start combat. And the first person up in combat, Olanu, you're up.
The 100 feet in the air, right?
It's 100 feet in the air.
She's gonna look at everybody else. Be like,
Run.
are we fighting here or are we making our way to Bryn Shander? And she's gonna hold her action or whatever everybody else does.
Yep. So what are you holding your action for?
I'm assuming everyone's gonna want to regroup and go to Bryn Shander to sprint.
So as soon as somebody says Bryn Shander, you're sprinting. You're taking off.
Yes.
Okay, I'll allow
staying
your
right the
movement
hell
to
where
be
I
your
am.
held action. It's not normally how it goes, but we'll allow it. We'll go. You'll just as soon as you see it, boom, you're gone. Or as soon as you hear it, then you're gone. All right. Next up, with that being said, Kin with the 20.
Oh boy.
So you are currently about. You're about 130 so feet away from it currently. And it's very difficult to see as it's basically just a shadow in the air from all the snow and the wind.
I'm gonna move 10 feet towards it.
Okay.
And
Here's how we're gonna do the combat. All right. So since I have to get up and move and stuff like that, we're gonna take your entire turn, and then I'll move your miniatures in the way that we have talked about during that turn.
Okay. I'm still gonna move forward 10 feet to get within 120 feet of it. And I am then gonna cast Zolothal's Arcane Ray.
All right. Care to read that one out?
It's essentially just Scorching Ray, but it does magical / force damage instead of fire damage. So, let's see. I'm gonna roll for an attack first. First beam. That is 18?
18. Let's see. There's a magical effect.
No, it's just a blast. Like a magic attack.
Yeah, that's what I mean. 18 does hit.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
So,
Good
second
to know.
blast. That is a 21.
That hits.
Third blast is 16.
But before this even begins, before this goes, I forgot to initiate one of its things while it was on the ground next to you guys. So as soon as it lands and does its thing, yep, when it had
Oh, I
landed,
didn't know it landed.
yeah, it had landed for like 2 seconds, literally just for the kind of visual of it. I need everybody here to roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Is this a charm effect?
Yes.
Oh, I got advantage then. Oh, I need it. Hey!
Yeah, it landed, roared at you, and then took off. But I need you guys to roll this thing real quick. So down the line. Let's go. Abel.
11.
Kin.
19.
Leodin.
Also 19.
Grim.
19.
Okay. Olanu.
22?
Oh, what the hell?
I just rolled another nat 20.
Hey!
Yay!
Hey.
Hey, we take those. We take those. We take those.
This absolutely gorgeous die that you can't see.
Yep.
I know what those
you
are,
go.
though. Those are very pretty.
The pretty looking jewelry dice. All right. That being said, everybody, except for Abel, you are like, you find your minds kind of like altering for a moment as the creature lays down a large roar across the area. Your head kind of pounds and your vision goes, cross-eye, and you can't find your footing for a second. And then suddenly, you guys break out of it. Unfortunately, Abel and some of the people around you, they shake their head and start to like kind of wobble around for a second and then turn around and look at you all.
Ah, fuck.
All right.
Do they look angry?
Kin, your turn.
Do they look angry?
You can either choose to decide whether or not they look angry or shoot your blast towards the dragon like we had already talked about.
Okay, I'll just cast Fireball into the crowd.
Into your friends and everything?
I'm joking.
I was like,
I'm
whoa.
joking. I swear to God.
I was like, Jesus Christ.
What the fuck?
Dude, you had me like 100%.
I was
That
like,
would definitely
okay.
be
I
something
can't-
Kenrava
yeah.
would do.
No.
Jesus.
So my final shot for the blast was a 16.
16 misses.
Oh, okay. So that's 2d6.
Jesus Christ, Seth.
What?
You got a 19.
On the last roll. He had 3 rolls.
You had 3.
Yeah, 3. It's 3 lasers. Okay, so the first laser does 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Second shot does 6 points of damage, so 8 plus 6.
14.
14, yes.
14
14
it
points
is.
of force damage.
Okay. The beams go out into the mist. You basically see the purplish floating beams kind of disappear until finally you see them kind of like out horizontally once they make contact with the beast, but the beast does not seem phased at all. At least it doesn't like fall from the sky or make a loud noise or anything like that. But you hit.
Okay, then, in that case, with my bonus action, she is going to take out her book, open it up, and ink is going to erupt out of it and form into a sentient blob of ink with like glowing purple eyes and a glowing, evil-looking mouth. And she is going to activate her Manifest Mind feature and send it 30 feet up into the air.
All right.
I forgot you could do this.
So
Weird.
Even though we just talked about it.
an inky blob comes out of the book and lands next to you. And as it lands next to you, it kind of like stretches out as if it like had muscles to stretch, and then looks over at you.
Finally.
Alright. Just gonna say, alright, Asher, finally do something useful for a change. Get up there.
Yes, master.
And you start to see it float up into the sky. As it floats up into the sky, it kind of like disappears into the mist and the snow. So it's up about 30 feet.
Alright, I am then gonna take 20 feet to walk away from the angry people?
Okay. Yeah, you want to walk back, like in terms of the camera, like back towards the camera and like to the right.
Yeah, like wherever the angry mob is probably gonna be, I want to get away from that.
Okay. So 10 feet forward, 10 feet back, and then 10 feet in the other direction. Got it. I will go make that adjustment.
Oh, Hunter's Mark is the concentration. Fuck.
All right. Next up, we have... That was Kin. Next up. No, Alanu, then Kin, then Dragon. All right. Alanu, Kin, dragon. All right. You hear like a horrible screech in the sky. It sounds as if like two pieces of metal are grinding together to create a screeching roar up in the sky. And as this happens, a large orange glow begins to like come and emanate from that shadow that you see in the sky. As the shadow and the light that appears in the sky like begins, silence falls over the crowd and everybody stares up into the sky for a moment, and it's silence. All you can hear is the wind until it dissipates. It gets small, and then suddenly a laser beam shooting from the mouth of the dragon hits the ground, kind of like right where the buildings are and right where maybe a bunch of people are, and lines the ground. 2 seconds later, or 1 second later, the ground erupts in flame and stone. All right, so I'm going to need Grimly, Olanu, and let me see if I catch. Oh yeah, Grimly, Olanu, and Leodin.
Fuck.
Oh, we're so screwed.
Grimly, Olanu, and Leodin, please go ahead and roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, pretty good.
All right, so let's go with Brad. You're up first. Grimly, what'd you roll?
24.
Okay. Leodin?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, and Olanu.
14.
Did I? Yeah, Olanu. 14?
Yeah.
Okay. Olanu, you do not make your save. The rest of you do. Olanu, you take 13 points of damage, or I'm sorry, 30 points of damage, down to 15. Grimly and Leodin, you both take 15 points of damage as you just narrowly dive out of the way of the laser.
What type of damage?
This is radiant damage.
Radiant
shit.
damage.
Oh,
Cool.
shit.
It is quite literally a laser beam coming out of its mouth.
Can't use absorb elements on that.
Cool.
The house and tree next to you, boom, decimate as stone and rock and wood go flying out in different directions, completely destroying them. The people around you, dust. They are burned and gone. They are
shit.
on the ground, but just black silhouettes in the snow.
It's not good.
You see the dragon, as it took damage from Kinraba, get smaller in the sky. It flies an additional 90 feet upwards. It is now about 190 feet in the sky. All right.
What the fuck do we do?
Let's see. That is going to leave us next. Okay, so that's it for its turn. But it completely decimates the buildings, the people, and you guys got hit. So next up is that was Kin. Next up is Leodin with an 11.
Cool. So knowing how my charm magic works, I am going to try and break Abel out, since he was a part of the folks that looked at us weird. I would like to run up to him and hit him. Just
wanna-
literally unarmed strike.
Yeah.
Punch him in the face.
Roll to hit.
I don't know why I'm doing this. I know how this works. That's an 18 hit.
I think that hits Abel. Okay.
Yeah.
Roll your
Cool.
strength modifier. Roll with your strength
That's
modifier.
a 0.
Okay, and then a d4.
3.
Abel, you take 3 points of damage to the face.
Cool. I'm unconscious.
Well, that still works. Then, if
Wait,
that's
are you
the
really
case,
unconscious?
No.
I was like,
Okay.
oh shit! If that's the case, my bonus action.
Kicks you again on the ground.
Okay. Is everybody actually seriously though? Is everybody within 60 feet of me?
60 feet?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I want to cast Mass Healing Word.
Okay.
6 people, so I'll include myself in it. And it's not going to be awesome, folks, because it's just 1d4, but hey, better than all the stuff that we've taken. That is 7 points of healing.
7 points of healing. Back to you guys.
That's exactly enough to get me to max. Thank you.
Bam. Put me at 71.
Nice.
Put me just over half.
Just over half. Oh, God.
Already? Jeez.
Jesus.
We didn't take our health back.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's right.
So I started this at 46.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I started
Yeah.
this not awesome, and then got hit.
Oh, my camera.
There's a reason I am advocating for a quick departure.
God damn it. Well, it looks like we're TPKing, y'all.
That's kind of when that happened. I went, oh well, shit.
Still wielding the vapes.
Yeah, but we've got, like, no Duergar here. There's gonna probably be more in Shanda.
Yeah, but if we can't get to the dragon, we can't get to the dragon.
Yeah. And yeah.
Wait, that illusion is still up.
Hey, you know what? You know what? Fuck me. All right, whatever. My phone just died. We're gonna wait a second for it to recharge so I can plug it into the wall after I turn it on, and we'll continue from there. But anyways, let's keep going. We know what it looks like, kind of. So let's go with. Let me turn that off so it doesn't look weird, and we'll continue going right here. So Olanu, my apologies. I believe it was your turn.
It's Leon's turn.
Lead-in. I'm sorry, Lead-in.
I was like, I don't think so.
So I, while standing next to Abel, just gather everything in me and cast out the Mass Healing Word, and then I look Abel in the face. I was like, "Are we gonna fight? Are we gonna fight?" And I'll end my turn there.
Okay.
Then, with your turn ended, that leaves us with Grimly. Now you are up. Grimly, the woman that you were just looking at, you dive out of the way, look back to make sure she's all right, and she has disappeared into a cloud of black on the snow next to you.
Oh
Jesus.
my God.
It's gonna be bad for Grimly.
No. I'll look at the others and hop on my axe beak and start charging towards the rest of them. I don't know how close they are.
They're pretty close to you. They're about 15, 20 feet away.
Sounds good. I will cast Bless at 2nd level.
Okay. Who are you casting on? Everybody?
I can hit 4 with that, so it'll be Abel, Kinrava, and Laodin, and myself.
Okay.
Buckle on in.
Sure.
Cool.
I'm just gonna go ahead and make the decision and just call out to Bryn Shander and keep riding.
Okay. Abel, you get punched in the fucking face. And you look at your assailant. And you're fucking furious.
Oh,
And you
go.
want
Oh.
to fucking kill Leodin.
Oh God.
You
Oh,
your
that
blessed.
backfired.
You must use your...
And you're blessed.
Yep, you must use
You're
your
blessed.
attacks, or, you must use your actions to attack her.
Cool.
It's
Ray?
great.
Hey Ray,
Yeah.
I'm
yeah,
so
yeah.
sorry for what I'm about to do to you.
Oh, you're gonna decimate
Oh,
me. It's okay.
I will say this: you do not, you're not like using all your special effects or anything
Yeah.
like that. Okay, it just says that you
But my
make
first-
melee attacks against it.
My first turn of combat, I do so much extra shit, and
Yep.
this is my first turn.
Yep.
Yep.
Cool. Here's a question, Dan. I'm still concentrating on Zephyr Strike.
Yep.
I can give myself advantage on an attack. Would you like me to use that as well?
I would say that your concentration has broken due to the
Okay.
shaman.
That works. Luckily
My
for
volume's low again?
Ray. All right. Are you ready? Are you ready, Ray?
No, let's go. Let's go.
First attack.
Is this a little bit better, Yotane?
24 to hit you.
That hits.
Cool, cool, cool. That's another 24 to hit you.
That one doesn't hit though.
Okay. Wow. Oh, natural 20 on the third attack.
Hey!
Why do you only roll well when it's bad for us?
Yeah, it's not great, and that does the extra damage.
Oh no, dude!
Cool.
What in the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. Should I roll damage first before I do my bonus action offhand?
Yes.
Oh, no.
You will not be taking your bonus action offhand.
Okay, cool. I don't want to take it, but I thought I had to take it.
No.
All right. Here we go.
Also, are you within 5 feet of me?
No. They are like behind the
Okay.
building still.
Okay.
Great.
Like Leodin had to run up to
great.
him to punch him, and he was behind the building where he had just fought off that Duergar.
So, with the rage of this Duergar and not being able to find Lena and in all the confusion, whatever this effect is, I just turn and all the anger just pours out of me at Leodin. And I'm going to roll damage. That's not bad. That's minimum on the first one. That's 5 points of damage.
Okay.
The second one is 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Hey, I'm not as strong as I thought I was, apparently.
I think you're gonna be strong enough.
Well, that's not great. 17 points of damage on that one.
I
Oi!
am down.
Whoa!
Wait, hold on.
It's 29 points of damage total.
If it's over half
I'm sorry.
of your maximum health in one hit, is
What
it an
about?
automatic death?
No.
No.
It has to double your remaining hit points.
It
So
used
it's
to go
like-
negative max.
Yeah, it's negative
Basically.
max, and then whatever they have left. You know what I mean? So if you
Okay.
have 2 hit points, it's whatever your max hit points is plus 2. If they do that amount, then you die.
Okay.
But you are
Almost
you're
did.
just down.
I'm just down.
Okay.
Fuck.
Leodin falls as Abel, the bloodlust, as you are just like wailing into her. By the way, did you go down on the last hit? That's the real question.
I did go down on the last hit.
Good. Okay.
No, I was putting it in as he went, just in case.
yeah. Makes sense. Okay, so Abel, you wail into her, slicing and dicing Leodin. Leodin covered in blood, laying in a pool of red crimson in the snow. Abel, go ahead and roll another save against it. Go ahead and roll a wisdom save.
Oh, I have
Plus
bless,
plus.
don't I?
Yes, you do.
So I would have had bless on those attacks.
You didn't need them.
I didn't need them.
Yeah, you did.
Wisdom
But I was
save?
thinking about this save.
Wisdom save.
That's why I blessed you.
It's middling, but I got a 4 on the bless, so thank you for that. So that makes it a 15.
Still fails.
Oh,
Shit.
y'all need to kill me. Y'all need to kill me fast.
Oh.
Abel, tears running
Knock
down
your
your
ass out.
face as if conscious to what your actions have done. You turn to the next person closest to you, who, according to my account, is Grimly. No, Grimly had turned
shit.
tail, and he was hauling
did.
ass on the thing.
Oh yeah, he ran.
Just
He ran.
kidding.
He ran. Yeah.
Olanu is your best friend now.
She was
Come
always my
at me,
best
bro.
friend.
Leodin is
That's
currently
the
down,
best,
though.
the best person for this.
Yes.
All right,
So,
top
Okay.
of the round now as Abel completes his attacks against Leodin.
We're fucked.
Olanu, you're back up. You see
I'm sorry, Ray.
You see
okay.
as Abel tears Leodin to shreds, leaving her in a bloody pool, and looks up quickly, tears in his eyes, but fury directly at you. Oops, wrong button.
So bad.
okay. So, this is hard. Like she had struggles with Leodin.
I know.
She was okay with her. But she always thought that Abel was a coward.
Oh no!
Do it.
So,
do what you gotta do.
I'm sorry.
You do it. That was fun.
Fuck. What if we lose at least?
What are you doing, Allie?
This is bad.
Anger flares in her eyes,
Mm-hmm.
and she screams out at Abel because we wouldn't be in this mess if it weren't for him.
Mm-hmm.
And she wails on him.
You run 20 feet up to him.
That is
Reckless?
a 17 for the first. Oh yes, yes.
Wait,
that reminds
really?
me, I can
Whoa.
reckless.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
So
Holy shit, guys! What the fuck?
Are we trying to kill each other?
35.
Yeah,
Or sorry,
definitely,
25. 25.
definitely hits.
What the fuck?
20 for the second.
Hits.
A natural one?
No.
Okay.
I mean, they're still. I'm still raging. Huh. $18 damage for the first.
Got it.
Oh my gosh.
16 for the second.
Oof. Okay.
There.
Abel,
And she's gonna square off with you.
your slices into Leodin keep you like breathing, and you're trying to shake it off, and the tears well in your eyes, and you look over, and Olanu is in a dead sprint towards you. You bring up your swords to block, but Olanu comes up with an underhand swing, knocking them out of the way, causing them to go up in the air. And she comes around with a sideways sweep. You back away just in time for the cut to literally cross directly into your chest, like a good inch. All right,
That's a turn.
Kinraba. Your team is folding. What's going on?
So that illusion is still up.
Yeah. The Duergar you see have already turned tail and started heading north.
All right. So I'm not sure if this is a free action or not, since the illusion is still up. But would it making it say something count as like a bonus action or a free action or something like that?
Does it not say on the actual spell?
It doesn't. It doesn't. It just says I can change it. It doesn't say what sort of action it does.
I'll say bonus action as it is causing you to actually spend time thinking about what you need to do or what you need to say in order to do it. So I'll say bonus action to speak from it again and say something different. If it was repeating the same exact thing again, you could like snap and it'll do that. But I would say if you're having it say something completely different, bonus action.
All right. She's going to have the illusion like cry out. Child of my forge, focus on the buildings. Soon 10 towns will be ours. And then she's going to look over towards where Abel and Olanu are currently duking it out, and she's just going to be like, oh, for gods, and just cast Dispel Magic on Abel.
I don't think that's how it'll work with Charm.
Oh, fair enough then. That's a Dispel Magic wasted.
So the effect goes over Abel, but Abel is currently in the fight of his life. Anything else, Ken? Movement-wise? Are you moving towards Grim or staying where you are or getting closer to Abel and Olanu?
She's gonna stay the hell away from those two. But she's going to, like, move around towards, not go towards them, but sort of, like, move around a little bit so that she's, like, behind Abel, I suppose is the best way to describe it.
Go
sort of, like,
behind?
circle a little bit. Yeah,
Okay,
just
so
she
you're
can,
kind of
like,
just
get a clear-
opposite of Olanu then?
Yeah, trying to, like, get a clear sight on Leoden, I guess, yeah.
Okay, on Leoden. Okay, yeah. I got you. That leads us over to Leoden. Leoden, could you roll me a death saving throw, please?
Fuck.
No, I don't want to.
Okay.
Does she get to add bless?
It's a
mean, she's
saving throw.
unconscious.
It's a saving
Oh.
throw, though. Yeah,
That's up to you.
yeah. Go for it. Because, I mean, Brad is still concentrating on it.
So if I roll a natural 1, does Bless do anything, or do I still take the 2 death saves? Or do I still fail too? I
still
don't mind
it's
whatever
still-
your decision is.
It's still a
But
double fail.
That's what I
Because
thought.
It's... Because if you would have rolled a natural 20, then it would have been a double success.
Yep. That's kind of what I thought. That's what I figured.
Okay. Unfortunate natural 1.
I don't get them often, guys, and when I do, they're in the worst time possible.
True.
I don't even have a potion?
My hands are sweating. Grimly. You're up.
Shaking.
You turn around as you like ride forward and notice that nobody is coming towards you, and Kin Riva rolls her eyes and runs towards the building.
I'll halt and rear my axe beak back towards the group.
Yep.
And I will charge my full movement up to Leoden.
I hate to do this to you, but it is actually the dragon's turn before you.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Sweet.
yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. So the dragon is going to first off see if it can regain its breath weapon.
Oh god, no.
And to regain it, that is a 1. It does not regain it.
My heart is literally. I'm about to have a heart attack.
The dragon, seeing
Who was
that
calling it her face to request?
it needs an extra little bit of time to recharge, is going to stay 190 feet up in the air, but circle around to the south side of town as it just kind of floats in the air.
Did it, like, hear the command from the illusion?
It did not take notice to it at all.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, Grimly, you may go. I apologize.
I will rear to a stop.
Yep.
Turn around on my axe beak and take its movement back to the group.
Mhm.
Jumping off the axe beak towards Leoden, I will cast Find Steed and summon a warhorse.
Okay.
Landing next to lay it in, I'll kneel down and pump 30 HP of lay on hands into her.
Fuck! 30 HP of lay on hands.
I will pull her up to her feet if I can and toss her on the horse. Can I do that?
I would say as much as you have just done, that is it.
Okay.
Pumping all that, running over to her, and also summoning a steed and stuff like that. That's it for your full turn.
Fair enough. Can I look at the horse and in my mind in Dwarvish tell him to take her to Bryn Shander?
Yeah.
And that'll end my turn.
Leodin, as you lay on the ground, bleeding out, Grimly rushes over, places his hands on you in the warmth that you felt many times before from Grimly's lay on hands ability. You glow gold for a moment, and suddenly the wounds that were inflicted by Abel close, and the bleeding, the flow of blood has stopped. And as soon as you open your eyes, you feel yourself getting whoop, 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 lifted up into the air from your back until you kind of like roll over onto your stomach, and you are now basically horseshoed over this horse's back. You see the look of in Grimly's eyes, kind of just like a saddened look, but also hastily looking around to see what's next. Abel, back to you, friend. Olanu has just cut you like nearly in half, nearly like tree trunking you. You look at her deep in her eyes, and you know she wants to rip you to shreds. Make attacks against her, please.
With advantage? From Reckless?
From Reckless, with advantage.
Bless also, correct?
That is correct.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, boy.
But I'm still raging.
This is a thing.
26 on the first one.
It's
While you guys are duking it out and dealing damage and everything like that to each other, I'm going to go reset all the cameras and stuff. Keep going.
25 for the second one.
it's
15. So that's, I guess, 7 to you. Oh, sorry, 15 points of damage. I only have 2 attacks.
oh okay. So 7. Okay. Total?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's really the first turn where I can do more damage.
Okay. Oh wait till he gets back before I.
Oh my god.
Don't you have to make your save now, Abel?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
With
My stomach is literally twisting into knots right now.
Yeah.
Alright, Dan, I'm gonna roll this wisdom save.
Go for it!
He just said, "Go
Please, Abel, come out of it. Please.
No, that's a fail. A natural 5.
Shit.
okay.
Okay.
Guys, we gotta leave him.
So. Okay. Okay. So. Does your character look like they've taken a lot of damage?
Yeah.
Okay. Seeing that, Alanu's attacks would be aimed at knocking you the fuck out. Not killing you. Now, I have a question for Dan.
when he gets back.
Okay.
Yeah, go
Can
for
I, with that? So because I'm thinking about not killing his ass.
Yep.
Can I still do reckless? Is that a yes?
Okay, so you're thinking about not killing Abel,
Him outright. I just want to knock him out.
but you want
So
to
would that mean that
recklessly
I
knock him
can't
out?
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, you got to be precise in order to knock someone out.
Okay. I'm guessing a 13 does not hit.
No.
Okay. And a natural 1 doesn't either.
Yo,
Alright, you're still alive.
better than those natural 20s that were just happening on his turn.
Yeah.
Let me turn your character around.
Okay. She'll just kind of look at Grimly like, do something.
All right.
Kind of just did, but that's
These-
okay.
These
Like
two
to him. To
fight it
Abel,
out.
To the problem.
So Abel, you are able to like dodge and duck and swing like through her axe swings. You can see she is just furiously like attempting to attack you, but this time you literally just like dive in and out of her strikes.
Oh.
Kin, you're up.
Oh boy.
And here you. Oh, okay, there we go.
And Leoden is up right now.
Leoden is up, yes.
Okay, then let's see.
Fuck Trey.
She's gonna just climb on her axe peak. Now that she knows Leoden's up.
Okay. You just want to take off?
Not completely take off, just sort of like head as far away from them as I can while keeping them in sight, while also yelling out, "If he remains this way, leave him. Head towards Bryn Shander as you said."
Yeah, y'all gotta go.
But she's gonna send Omen right at his face.
You want to send Omen at him?
Yep. And Omen can move full 60 feet of flying speed as a flying snake.
Oh, he's a snake?
Yeah, he's the flying snake.
Now.
I don't have a snake.
We'll get a snake!
All right, he'll be a bird for now, but he's actually snake.
And by burning Omen's reaction, I can cast a touch spell through him.
And you're casting
And I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp.
on Abel?
Yes.
Okay. Go for it.
Oh, that hits. That's a 25. Let's see. Shocking Grasp is... I believe it is 2d8. Yeah, so 2d8. That is 6 points of lightning damage.
Got it.
And his reactions are now burned. He cannot take reactions. So if you want to get out of there, I suggest you get out of there now.
Leoden. You come
Okay,
to and you are atop
sorry.
a steed.
And the steed is moving away, or is it
hasn't
just
moved yet.
there? Okay, great. I am going to use counter charm, which means for my action this turn, I'm going to take my mandolin out, and I'm just going to start playing a very peaceful, soothing song. And any person, technically friendly creature, so I'm hoping this works, will gain an advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed.
Yep.
And
Okay.
that is going to be my turn.
All right. So you sit up upon the steed, or you get off. I missed that.
Sit up and just literally pull the mandolin off
Yeah.
my back.
For sure. So sitting like backwards on the steed, looking down like towards Abel and Olanu fighting it out currently. She kind of holds out her hand and then starts to strum the mandolin. And as she does, the magic flows through the ears. And Abel, like, it starts to tick in your brain. Something's going on. Abel begins to kind of start to pierce through it. All right. Grimly.
Dragon.
I gotta put the dragon in between y'all. I keep forgetting to.
I actually think he
Ken?
technically
He
goes
was
in
before
between
Leah did.
Yeah.
Ken and
But I had
me.
already changed it earlier, so I'm just gonna stick with that.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
All right. So let's see. That is going to be. I'm gonna see if he gets his breath weapon back. That is another 1. So it does not get his breath weapon back. But seeing that his breath weapon is taking a while to come back, he is going to fly down towards the city. And he's going to stay about 90 feet in the air. No. Yes. He's going to stay about 90 feet up. And he is currently kind of like where Kin Raba is. He's almost directly above Kin. All right. Grimly, you're up now.
Yup. Oh, this sucks. Lay it and cast that spell, so Abel might snap out of it.
He's also got no reactions if you just want to get out of the fucking way.
I have to stay close to him. So I will actually rush up in between him and Olanu.
You want to try to push between them?
Yep.
Okay.
Gonna shove in there.
All right.
I'm gonna grab
have to-
him.
I was going to say, hold on. Hold on. All right. So in order for you to like try and part these two that are currently fighting and replace one of them, I need you to fight both of them on your strength check. So go ahead and roll a strength check.
Okay.
Abel,
Yeah,
you
sure.
can roll a strength athletics. Olanu, you can roll a strength athletics.
With advantage because I'm raging.
Sure.
I
Go for it.
just want to spear Abel.
You just want to. Oh, you
Shove
want
him.
to. Oh, like spear. I thought you like
just-
get a spear out and like fucking stab him.
No. Like just
You want to
rush
tackle
in and hit
Abel.
him,
Okay,
tackle
well,
him.
If you want to tackle Abel, you can use the push ability. Go ahead and roll a contested strength throw against Abel. So strength athletics check.
You can also use the grapple ability.
Well, that would just kind of hold
Okay,
him and keep him there.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Goldberg style.
Plus bless. Oh, cocked.
What is your strength athletics, Grim?
Just a quick question about my R of protection. That's just a saving throws. Okay, that is a total of a 26.
Damn!
I rolled an 18 plus 2 from bless, and I get a plus 6
God!
from strength.
I rolled a 10.
Abel, you are pushed 5 feet away.
Landing on top of him, I'm gonna say, snap out of it! And that'll end my turn.
Bye, James.
Bye.
Oh, and also in my mind, I'm telling that horse to move it 60 feet out of the city.
Got it.
So bye, Layden.
That's what you think.
All right. So
Good,
horse,
line up that horse.
well, horse moves 60 feet now, and it is currently carrying you. So
I would want to come off the horse because I've got to stay nearby.
it's turn based. I can't do anything against. I can't do anything.
Trey's fine. He's got bless and he has my aura protection.
So
He'll be all right.
the horse moves, and you go. So, I'm gonna have to say, I don't know.
You could make a dex save or jump off.
Yeah,
That's what I want to do.
that's the only thing I can think. I mean, I guess since you're on it backwards, I'll allow you to make a dexterity saving throw, but you want to fail it.
To fall off.
Yeah, to fall off.
Okay. 8.
An 8. Okay. So the horse takes off, and because you are sitting on it backwards, you roll forward and fall off of its butt into the snow. The horse takes off southwards, southwards. Not necessarily my favorite way of doing that, but we'll just go with it. Abel, you're up. You have
Right.
Grimly on top of you. You have Olanu, who looks crazy in the eyes. And you have a snake that's assaulting you.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, never mind. Because if he moved out of my range, I could have used an opportunity.
Not
Who?
when he is moved.
Not only when he is
Okay.
not, whenever he is moved, you also don't get it, but he also never left your melee. He's still just 5 feet, just the other way from you.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But now with Grimly kind of like taking priority on top of him. Abel, you're up. Make a melee attack against either Grimly or the snake.
I'll tag Grimly.
Okay.
Bless. God damn it. 17.
Misses.
That's a miss.
$19.
That's a hit.
All right.
Okay, minimum damage. That's 5 points of damage.
So Grimly, the attacks go through, with one of them deflecting right off of your shield as you're yelling at him, and another one coming from the side that you didn't see. And as soon as you see it coming for you, you like deflect it up, but it like cuts across the top of your head still. All right, Abel, go ahead and make your save with advantage, with a plus to the save, with everything in the world helping you at this point.
Advantage, bless, and then +3, right, Brad?
Correct.
So this is advantage with bless +6 total.
If you
Not
fail
me yet.
this, Abel,
No,
I'm
no,
going
I'm
to
not
cry.
gonna fail this. Yeah, 25.
Okay.
Thank goodness.
Grimly grabs your shoulders and shoves them deep into the snow right there. As the shoulders are grabbed, you look directly at Olanu, who is breathing heavily and readying for another attack on you on the ground. And suddenly, your eyes focus once more, and Leodin's song pierces through whatever was happening to you. And suddenly, you look up at your friends, all looking angrily at you. And that's the end of your turn.
Sorry.
Back up to the top. Olanu.
Seeing that he's come to his senses, she's like, damn straight you are. She hops on her axe beak and takes off.
Okay. We'll say you're Gonzo. Kinraba.
So the thing is 90 feet above me, right?
Yeah.
Good. Ashurbanipal is also 30 feet above me.
Nice.
Yeah, so you got 60 feet between the two.
I'm gonna do something really stupid.
Do it.
The dragon itself. Looking over it, how exactly does it look? Like, I know it's crystalline body shape and such, and I know the mini showed that. What about its, like... Is its head the same sort of material, and is the wings the same sort of material?
Yeah, I mean, everything is made of that crystalline stuff. I would say that if anything is different, it might be the structure of the wings that is like the flap in between kind of thing. You know what I mean? Allowing it to actually gain air.
Can I aim at the wings?
I mean, you can if you want. What are you doing?
I am going to cast... through Ashurbanipal, since he's actually only 60 feet away from it.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to cast Ice Knife at the 2nd level. And I'm going to change its damage type, so it keeps the magical piercing damage, but it also then changes to acid.
Okay.
And I want to aim for one of the wings.
Yeah, go for it.
So I gotta make an attack first. 2nd level. That's a natural 20.
Man, you guys are rolling like crazy today. Okay. Well, that clearly hits.
Alright. So that's... Okay, so it's a natural 20. That's 2d10, I think. And then 4d6.
Yeah, double dice.
2nd level.
Whatever the dice are, yeah.
Okay, so that's 2d10, and then... Wait, no. It's 6... Yeah, it's 6d6, because at 2nd level, it gets to 3d6.
Okay.
Okay, so 2d10. Where's my d10s? I can feel my palms sweating right now, I swear to God. So for piercing damage, that is 17 points of piercing damage.
He can still hear you.
Wait, what did you say, Ray?
I said he can still hear you.
Oh, okay. So that's 17 points of piercing damage and 66.
Rolling Yahtzee over there.
Right?
It's a deck save for that.
Oh yeah, it's a dex save for the dragon as well.
Fails.
Okay, so 66.
Oh, it is a magical effect. Still fails.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good.
That is 3, 6, 6, 1, 6.
18, 19, 22.
Yep.
22.
Uh-huh.
3, 6, 6, 6, 1, 6.
Good to go.
I think that's 28.
Yeah, it's 28. I missed the...
Yeah,
I didn't
Oh,
realize
did
there was a
you say
third
another one?
six.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I didn't hear the third 6.
Yeah, so it's 3, 6, 6, 6, 6, 1,
Wait.
We'll call it. We'll call it. We're good. No more math.
Sorry,
Let's
my
go.
math brain is. Oh. Okay, so that's 28 points of acid damage, and that was 17, I think, points of piercing damage.
Yep.
Mhm. Yep.
Okay, so yeah, I'm aiming all of that at one of its wings.
As the attack goes off, as it is a magical effect, you see that as soon as it strikes the creature's wing, it like the wing itself solidifies in the impact area, and the creature roars out over the area, looking directly down towards you now.
Okay, I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna take off with the others. I'm on my axe beak. I'm off.
Yep. Axe beak movement is.
And keep in mind that was
It's
fired out.
double. Is it double?
Why is it double?
Because they're within 60 feet of me?
They are. First off, let's see.
Or is that.
Hold on. You took off closer
Not
to him.
sure if the travel.
Is it
works
double
while we're
movement
still
speed?
in
Yeah, it doubles
It's-
everything.
Travel.
I think it's only for travel pace.
This is
not-
This is
Yeah.
combat.
Okay,
So
yeah.
Okay.
so yeah, that's still 50 feet. So you can move 50 feet.
Okay. And that was also fired not from Kinrava, but from the ink monster,
Spellbook.
Asher Benapol.
Yeah.
So Asher's just going to go like that and yeah.
How's the view? Can we see?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw up. Literally, I feel like I throw up.
I was thinking of anything I could do besides kill you, Abel.
I didn't know if we had like something like that would affect like greater restoration or lesser restoration or anything that could get rid of it.
No.
There we
The
go.
most I could do was give an advantage.
That's better. Okay. So you
I
take
thought
off.
the cinematic would have been sick if I killed Abel. I didn't want to.
That's one thing to think about. All right. Leodin. You are back behind that building with Abel still. And Grimly.
Okay. Having this is gonna be dang it, this is what I would do. Having seen that he finally snapped out of it. Here's what I would like to do. Even though it's not the best idea. I want to walk up to Abel and Grimly.
Mm-hmm.
Gently move Grimly away.
Mm-hmm.
Stand Abel up and slap him across the face.
Sure.
And then jump on my axe beak and go.
Abel, you're confused, but you also feel in your heart of hearts that probably deserved.
Am I allowed to dash with my axe
Yeah,
beak?
with your action and movement. Yeah, sure.
Let's do it.
So are you running through the middle of town, or are you going around like the back of the building, like away?
Away from the dragon? We're going away from the dragon.
Well, sure,
I'm
both directions
following,
are away, but you can go through the middle of town where you see the camera is, or you can like run on the outskirts of town.
I think me and Olana went in the same direction.
I'll follow them. I'm not sure which way they went.
Okay, well,
In the
you're looking
direction towards
directly at them.
Brinchander.
Yeah, towards Bryn Shander.
All right, front of the camera, very nice. Next up, brings us to Dragon. The dragon will first off try to get its breath weapon back. The breath weapon returns.
Fuck.
Being that there's a bunch of people over there and Kin did the most damage to it, it's going to align itself in
Asher
the air.
did. The ink spot monster did.
Yep. The caster.
It doesn't know that thing's related to me. It
Sure.
don't know that.
You going like this up towards it. But then it turns to the side and sees a large group of people anyways. And is going to aim towards that. And it's going to send a line directly from where you can see on the camera from Yellow Lady through all of those other people and into Kin. So Kin, can you make a dexterity saving throw for me, please? And
Does
the
that
rest of the
include
people
me?
are toast. No, the line,
Okay.
he would have to like angle himself at the building. He's just kind of putting himself back behind that tree.
Gotcha. Okay.
That is a 17.
A 17?
She's blessed.
Oh, right. So 17, let's say dirty 20.
You get to see my dirty room. Excellent. All right. So 17 does save, I believe. Yeah.
Is a
Which means
dirty
a dirty
20
20 would as well.
Oh, he made a dirty 20 on the 17?
With the bless, yeah.
Okay. So, everybody else that is there
It's toast.
is ultra toast, and that is one fucking hell of a roll.
Oh,
Kin,
boy.
you take 40 points of damage down to 20.
Okay.
Shit.
What's 20 take away 8 because of the temp HP points?
6,
12.
12.
Okay, 12. Okay. Okay.
Oh, I forgot there's a lady there. All right. Toast.
Oh, I forgot there was one more person that could die.
Hey, if I can't kill you guys, I gotta kill somebody. All right.
You got real close.
Then, that is it. Grimly.
I look at Abel. I couldn't find her. I looked and I couldn't find her. The others are leaving, but I'll stay with you if you want to keep searching. I'll let it be your choice. And I will hold my action to leave or stay, depending on what he wants to do.
Abel.
I'm gonna reach down into the snow and pick up the necklace with the ring that I dropped. Shove it into a pocket. It's over, Grimly. Let's go. I'm gonna call for Big Bird, my axe beak,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna make a mad dash out of here and just watch my home burn in the distance.
He takes off. Grimly, you take off behind him, yes?
Yes, I'll ride the axe beak that I had, catch up to my steed, and jump over to it whenever I can.
Ken? You were holding your hand up?
Oh no, I was just wondering if there's going to be like another round after this, or if it's going to end there.
Well, it depends. So we're at the top of the round. And at this point, it looks like everybody's in full retreat. Minus probably Seth, who's been making the attacks on the creature. So at this point, Seth, are you making any more attacks? Or are you staying?
Kinrava's retreating. Definitely, so she's going to keep following the others at a pace.
Yep.
That Manifest Mind has a range of 300 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
As a parting shot...
do you have to keep concentration on, or have you been keeping concentration on anything?
The illusion, which is probably gone.
Okay, so yeah, go ahead and roll real quick on the illusion. Or unless you want to cancel it, it's up to you.
I'm just going to cancel it as useless now.
Okay.
And as a parting shot... I'm going to cast Fireball.
At the creature?
Yep.
Okay.
It has to make a dexterity saving throw.
That is a natural 18, so plus numbers, I believe it saves.
That will definitely save. I gotta roll so many fucking dice with these spells. That is
Say that like it's a bad thing.
31 points of fire damage, reduced down to
15.
15.
Or 16, sorry. We round up on your damage, so.
So yeah, there's just an explosion of blue fire around it as we're leaving.
Okay. The blue fire dissipates and the dragon just like breathes cold air through it. All right. And as you guys leave the scene, the sounds of screams of terror, people like are the maybe like 3 or 4 people that are still alive are like running out into the tundra with their hands like up, like chasing after you all. But you just
There's
see
anybody that I can help on the way out.
you'd have to
There's
turn
not,
around and go
dude.
get them.
Don't turn around, dude. We can't help them.
They're like just where your characters are on the map right now, and you guys are probably a good like 100 feet out, 200 feet out, if not more.
Yeah.
At this point, you see like the dragon roar up in the air and shoots a beam directly into the sky, Godzilla style. Goes to the nearest building and takes his paw and smashes it, and all you see are wood and planks and stones go flying into the air. The entire town alight. With all the fire around, the town of Tourmaline that glows greenish blue in the nighttime due to its excessive amounts of gemstones is glowing a strange orangish green now due to all the fire around. You can see the reflections on the stone around the area from the Tourmaline in the actual walls burning. As you charge into the distance, you hear woof, woof, as you see the creature fly into the air and head in the opposite direction, northwards from you currently. And as you guys ride into the snow, silence. And all you can hear is the sound of the snow beating across your face and the wind due to the excessive pace of your axe beaks. Abel, your heart sinks. It is broken. You feel empty inside. Your stomach is turning in knots. And as you're riding, tears kind of welling up in your eyes, but keeping them back at like in stoicism. You close your eyes for a moment and just let the cold beat across your face. And suddenly, as you are going, you don't roll for initiative.
I was like, what?
I hate this shit. There we go. as you're going, you feel strange. You hold up the necklace that you had received or you have retrieved from the burning building. And as you hold it up, you hear a voice in your head. Your wife's. That just says, keep going. I will find you. And that's what will end today's session.
Cool.
Last minute, Boltzmane, thank you very much for the host. Congratulations to our dice winners. Today was an extraneous test of technology and also emotions. It was the beginning of one of the most detrimental effects on the lands of Icewind Dale since the time of Drizzt. And it is just getting started as our team makes their way to Bryn Shander. It's time to figure out how they can prepare to fight this dragon. So if you're joining us on YouTube, thank you very much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Come and join us next week to see what happens with this dragon. You should definitely be there. If you can't, that's cool. We always upload to YouTube and you guys can keep watching us here. But other than that, you guys are awesome. Check us out on all our social medias. Go check out dieharddice.com. Go ahead, check out Voice Mod if you'd like. And keep being your best selves. We'll see you next time. Bye, guys.